up, you guys. And if you know about those brand new rules of Jackpot Hunter, we've been giving out jackpots like crazy, and that means that all of you guys have been getting awesome points for the Jackpot Hunter standings.
Oh, yeah. In 8th place. Yeah, we start off in 8th place because it starts off with a 3-way tie. Ooh. It's Bam Bam at Stewartville Legion Post, Patriot 22 at the Muddy Cow Coon Rapids, and Win Please at Duff's Tavern on Main, all with 9,000 points in that 8th place spot. In 7th place, we got none other than Big Mike over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 10,000 points. With 12,000 points in 6th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 5th place, it's Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 15,000 points. Godness got a great jackpot over the weekend.
That's right.
4th place, it's Matt over at Shajank Boom Lounge with 17,000 points. With 18,000 points in 3rd place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand. 2nd place, it's Bobo at Corner Bar Goodhue with 26,000 points. And then that number 1 player heading into the 3rd week of Season 11 is Not Lucky at Corner Bar Goodhue with 27,000 points.
Oh, yeah, I love to see it. But on the location side of things, ties have been absolutely crazy. Starting off in 9th, it's the Deer Stand over in Deerwood and the Beach Club Bar and Grill in Lakeland, both tied up in 9th with 16,000 points. In 7th place, we got the Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville and Sunshine Depot in Elk River, both tied up with 19,000.
Hey guys, and we are getting into this game of Lucky 4 Bingo. Over $55,000 on the line in this game, and you guys got 50 seconds to get enrolled in this one, so definitely get enrolled, press play. But we are still in the Viking studio. We're about to play some Lucky 4 Bingo, which always gets us started off with gets our happy hour started off, where we get into some Jackpot Hunter. So we got to get into this Jackpot Hunter studio real quick.
Yeah, we just got to shoot on over.
Oh yeah, but you want to tell them where we're streaming at?
Yeah, all broadcasts are live on PilotTV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app. Our channel name on both is MegaSota.
All right, you ready to be beamed up?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Scotty. Appreciate you.
Why do I have your lower half now?
I don't know, but I have your lower half.
you just got a lower. Yes, some Jackpot Hunter. I mean, great stuff.
Oh yeah.
You're now a little taller now because
just a little.
just a
That's
wee
what I was
bit.
checking.
See, I have a lot. I'm tall because of my torso too.
Yeah.
So you might have not gained as many inches as you may think, and
honestly, not gonna lie.
I honestly
kind of wish we could have just switched top halves.
See,
a little better.
But now I have better leg genetics. That would be for sure.
Yeah, I did get my tree trunks.
I cannot gain weight on my legs whatsoever, and I've seen pictures when you get lifting, your legs blow up.
Yeah, my legs get huge when I was like squatting and doing everything. Like, oh man, yeah, I gotta start getting back into that.
Yeah, squatting is so hard to get. No, to tell you what's hard to get into is a Bulgarian split squat. That's what I started my leg day with today, and absolutely first workout I did of my entire workout ruined my entire rest of my workout because I could barely walk for the rest of it.
You know what's crazy? How come that's like, what's up with the workouts that are named after countries that are just the worst?
Yeah, they
Romanian deadlifts, worst. Yeah. I hate them.
Add Romanian into anything, and it hurts me to the core.
I know. I hear Romanian, and then when I'm reading like a workout sheet, and like a single tear just rolls down my eye.
Oh yeah, but we do have a Musco prize that we're going after. It's $8 on this Musco. Sue over at Red River Event Center, and now many more have gotten to that one ball away. We'll see if it can go out right here.
Oh yeah.
But you were talking about where we stream at, and one of those great places we stream to is our Pilot TVs, and those just got installed at a bunch of new locations like Elk Lodge Red Wing, Main Street Bar Hopkins, the Blacktop Bar and Grill, Dars Pub, Corner Bar in Goodhue, Ambiance on Albion, Old 16, as well as Shenanigans, Cheer, and Chow. But there it is. We got winners.
Yeah, we got COVID. Oh, yeah, we got COVID and Otters splitting up that $4.
I think they're both getting $4 because I think it might have automatically split because it was an $8 Musco.
Oh, it was. Yeah, sorry, my apologies. Yeah, they each got $4 on that.
Yeah, so not bad Musco right there. Can get you a couple cards in this $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter with our miner already at 56 balls or less, meaning it is super doable. We'll get those lucky for numbers in just a second from Curtis. Curtis is the producer for this broadcast, so thank you, Curtis, for giving us all this great information so that we know all those great winners.
Oh, yeah, we really appreciate it. Curtis is a Real helpful hand.
Yeah, but speaking of winners, we've already had quite a few winners this season.
Yeah, we've had 12 just this week and 45 in season 11.
Yeah,
crazy amount. Like when I got started here, I'm pretty sure it was in the high 20s.
Yeah, I mean we've really started accumulating those points. Yeah, no, you came in at the very start of season 11,
yeah.
And so you're gonna get to watch this jackpot grow to because we do 6 months. That's a season in a pilot, and we usually get to that 400 jackpot number.
Watching these standings growing has just been such a fun thing, and just seeing how everyone just competing and all the locations.
No, you've been hearing us chat about these location standings and the shakeups and the fun that we have keeping up with these standings for a few years now, and now you finally actually get to see what we're talking about, all the craziness that actually does happen.
It's crazy because I've known some of these player names for a long time now.
For longer than you've known these games.
Yeah, exactly.
like one of these players that just won yesterday. I know you know this name. Yags 370 over at the Riverboat Depot, winning $693. He's just a household name that's always playing, and we always talk about the Yags crew.
Yeah, but there are some fun names that I haven't even heard that are out here getting jackpots.
Oh yeah.
Like Sack over at Friar Tuck's Pub, taking home $7,782.65. What a great amount of money to just take home.
I think that was the major jackpot in the 25-cent edition that was sitting at, I think, 54 balls or less yesterday when we looked at it, and so it was absolutely insane. So good job, Sack, taking that one home. And I know Yags 370 was happy about taking that jackpot home as he split in 2 different minor jackpots over the last 2 days.
Yeah.
And so getting one all to himself, definitely some good stuff there. But we had one more jackpot go out yesterday, and that was Gwendy over at Great River Bowl, who was able to take home that coverall jackpot in what was it? Wipeout Blackout. That's what it was. $16,533 went into his pocket.
Oh yeah,
or her pocket.
Yeah,
because it's probably Gwendy. Yeah, Gwendy's pocket.
Whomsoever pockets. Yes. But yeah, I heard that was the largest jackpot that Jordy's handed out.
Yes, that is Jordy's record, but we do have the lucky 4 numbers from COVID and Otters, split win of $8.
Yeah, so it looks like the lucky numbers are going to be 3, 4, 70, and 64.
Okay, so
looks like rounds.
Our lucky games are pretty early into this. We're getting into game number 1 with a 56 ball or less coverall. It could be very easily see this minor going out in game number 3.
And what's crazy, this might be the first time I've seen back-to-back lucky games.
Yeah, so
that'll be great.
So should be some good stuff. Probably going to give out lots of cash during that time. So make sure you guys keep on playing, as I already see some big-time players out there like Maya Jim and Hubbard both going after this minor jackpot. But we do have a $35.20 must-go prize, as well as a $7,905 major prize that's sitting at 49 balls or less. Just last week, we were able to give out that major jackpot in 48 balls or less. So still a doable jackpot sitting at that 49 ball count.
Oh yeah, so hopefully we get to see that again tonight.
Oh yeah, but let's talk about the minor jackpots, because that's what goes out all the time, and they don't always grow big enough to be able to make our big total jackpot winnings one. And so we like to highlight them just a little bit, because we were able to give out 3 different minor jackpots yesterday. Actually, you specifically were able to give out 3 different minor jackpots yesterday.
Yeah, I'm just on these roll of Jackpot Hunter.
Oh yeah, you get 4.
It's great.
4 nights in a row of doing these Jackpot Hunter.
And I'm really excited about it, because I just get to hand out jackpots 4 nights in a row.
Oh, it's super fun.
Great.
But let's talk about that huge split that we had that actually ended up growing over $600.
Yeah, we had Yags 370 over at Riverboat Depot, and Kimmy at Nismo Legion winning $628.55.
And was that the very first? No, I don't think that was the very first game that happened.
It was not the very first game.
No, because the very first one was that one to Spencer over at Don's Corner Bar, winning the 470. It may have been Yags 370 who took that one home. The Yags 370 and Kimmy, because it was over $400 as you guys were getting enrolled.
Yeah.
And so it was already at that 64 balls or less count, and was super doable on the very first game.
I think they are in order right now.
Yeah, that would make sense that it went out in this sequence. But we already have that. You guys prepped us nicely to be able to give out another one early on this jackpot, because the minor already at 56 balls or less. We did click over it in this game right here, where we're going after this $35.20 must-go prize.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see who wins this, and there it is.
Yeah, Mia Jim and Bowl Media Gym over at Stillwater Bowl and Corner and in Oak Heights, and bowl over at Corner Bar Goodhue.
Oh yeah, definitely. As soon as I see the Corner Bar, I'm like, okay, now I know what location he plays at.
Oh, yeah.
Because I say that location like every other win.
Oh yeah.
That's what it feels like sometimes. Is I'm just like Corner Bar and Goodhue. They won on this one. Oh, Corner
yeah.
Bar and Good one. They're just a top tier location that's in the top of a lot of our standings.
Oh yeah.
I think is in our top 10 in 2 different standings right now. So definitely some good stuff for that location. But we've been putting out some good stuff onto our Etabs.
Yeah.
And we just released the first new Etab of 2022, and that one is Roaring 20s. Time travel into 1920 and use standard decks with smaller prizes, or blast on over to 2020 and play with more volatile decks, but with a higher chance of winning large prizes.
Which is really great. I do really like going over into the 2020.
2020, you know, you're more of a risk it for the biscuit kind of guy.
Oh yeah. And then I really like those bonus rounds where you can either go into like BC or like the
or
like
even farther.
I think it's like 2220 or something.
Yeah, I have no idea what year you actually go to, but it's a lot of fun. And if you guys go and do those bonus rounds and you go to either of the future, snap a photo of it because I'd love to see those bonus rounds with a player pick.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. But I think we did. We put a video up on our Facebook channel.
Oh yes.
Before we released it. Yeah, and so if you check out our Facebook page, just go give us a like and follow. If you just search up Pilot Games, you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressive play pictures, and more.
Yeah, like that that you just talked about, the Roaring 20s preview.
Yeah, just like the video and a lot of other cool stuff.
Yeah, you'll see all those player picks, as well as there's a link tree at the very top of our Facebook page.
Yeah.
That has links to a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, it has bar locations, other social medias, and more.
Yeah, like our streams. We got pgl.world tagged right there. So definitely check out everything our Facebook has to offer and all of our social medias as we try to keep those as up-to-date as possible. Facebook, really the hub of all of our information. But if you don't want to go to Facebook to find out our daily or weekly bingo schedule, you just can listen right now and we'll tell you, because we start every single day off with a Cup of Joe with Jordy, where they tell you all the best jackpots, all the shakeups in their standings that are out there for the day of bingo. After that, 10 minutes after we get off air, that's when the live bingo actually gets going. And that's Vikings bingo, 25-cent cards that run from 12 all the way to 1 o'clock. You were there trying to give out that jackpot?
Yeah, we were.
Wasn't able to do it?
We were not able to.
Dang it. So that means that jackpot is continued to grow and roll into tomorrow, where you can have a shot at an over $3,000 jackpot.
Oh, yeah, that'll be great.
And maybe even closing in on $4,000 after today.
Oh, yeah, most likely. It was very close.
Okay.
It was like 3,009.
Okay, well, we'll see where it is. If you guys come out, like I was talking about, Cup of Joe with Jordy, that's just 10 minutes before Vikings bingo. You can know where that jackpot's sitting at before the day even gets going.
And then right after that game of Vikings bingo, we have our Jackpot Hunter 25-cent card edition going from 1 to 4.
There's always really good jackpots in that, especially the minor, because of the new rules in that minor. It grows so quickly.
Yeah, it grows so quickly, and then with that ball count going up, it just gets sent out.
Yeah, I mean, because like the $1 edition, where it's every $100 it clicks up 4 balls. In the 25-cent edition, it's every $50. So $50, it's at 56 balls or less. At $100, it's at 60 balls or less. At $150, that's when you're hitting that max ball count of 64 balls or less. And so it grows super quickly, goes out a bunch. So definitely check out that 1 to 4 Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. But there's one jackpot that I want to give out more than any other jackpot.
Yeah, that Lucky 4 bingo.
We weren't able to give it out at the start of our happy hour. We ended up giving that split jackpot out to COVID and Otter. Yeah. But we're going to have another shot at it after these 23 games of a Jackpot Hunter. Obviously, these jackpots looking really good. Let's see if we can give this one out, as we are at 50 balls dropped on this one. If we're not able to give it out, that means that miner's going to be clicking up.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Already over $200, so it'd be clicking up from that 56 ball count to 60 balls or less, meaning it could be going out in what would it be? A lucky game number 3. Just seems like it should work out that way.
The stars are aligning.
It feels that way. We do have a winner on this one, though.
Yeah, we got Robin from Huck's Shipwreck Saloon 2 in Belle Plaine, taking home that $36 must-go prize. Good job, Robin.
Yeah, where's Batman?
I know.
Or it could be stealing from the rich, give to the poor, Robin.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Or the bird.
Yeah,
a lot of Robins.
There's a lot of different Robins out there.
Yeah.
Are you what is the Robin that you think of when you read Robin?
I would say the bird. It is our Michigan State bird.
The bird is what comes because
I see Robins a lot. In
that's definitely like one of the last things that comes to my head is the
Really?
bird.
I do think of the Batman sidekick a lot.
Oh
too.
yeah, that's for sure one of the first ones I go to. I'm trying to think. It's either Batman sidekick or it's what was the other guy that we were talking about?
Robin Hood.
Yes, Robin Hood. And so it matters on what time of my life you're talking about because when I was a child, Robin Hood, straight off the bat. If you said Robin, I'm thinking Robin Hood. But as I've gotten older and I've enjoyed more like superhero movies, and more superhero movies are on my brain than than Robin Hood is, I think I go Robin, like Batman and Robin.
Oh, okay, yeah. You want to see Robin go against Eminem as Riddler?
Yes, that would be great. Who would you cast? Who would be your dream cast as Robin in the DC universe?
I actually did kind of like the idea of the Joseph Gordon-Levitt one from the Dark Knight series.
Really?
I thought that worked out kind of well.
Yeah, he was good. They have I don't know who I would go with though. There's a lot of
Tom Holland. No, I'm playing.
No, I mean he would fit the whole entire description of
if he wouldn't
Tom
have been
Holland.
Spider-Man, then yeah,
He'd fit that. Dylan O'Brien.
Okay.
As Robin.
Maybe.
He could fit it. I'm trying to think it. You just got to get like it's that same body type. It's the same body type that you want to fill in with the Flash of the role of Flash, the role of Spider-Man. It's that same type of superhero that you're looking for. And so definitely some fun stuff. I like I want to see the new Robert Pattinson Batman though.
I'm actually very excited for that. I think he's going to be a really good cast.
Yeah, I've seen the Riddlers in it, and it looks like a very interesting take on the Riddler.
Yeah.
It's definitely not that old Jim Carrey Riddler.
No, it's not.
And I miss the old Jim Carrey Riddler.
Yeah, Jim Carrey Riddler or something else.
Was so true to the comics.
Yeah.
And like the cartoons, it was awesome.
Yeah, it worked out really well.
And nobody else can make an animated character come to life more than Jim Carrey.
No, not really.
Like, I mean, that's what made the Grinch the Grinch. I mean, the Grinch is an animated character that makes these really crazy faces. And somehow Jim Carrey was able to mimic those, like, that sly, huge grin that he'd put up and, like, all that kind of stuff.
Like, chin would just drop. He'd be like,
oh, yeah, king of facial expressions, Jim Carrey. But we were talking about live bingo, and we got completely distracted due to Robin winning in this last game. But we do have Curtis checking in.
oh, yeah. Yeah, apparently the Riddler that we're going to be seeing in the Robert Pattinson Batman is going to be from the Batman Hush series, which is a more dark, sinister Riddler wrapped in bandages.
Okay.
Which makes sense with like the theme of the of that Batman.
Yes.
Which seemed to be a very dark take, which I do appreciate.
Yes, and I hope with what they do with the Riddler, whatever it is that they hide the identity of him for a very long time.
Yeah.
Like he's always wrapped in the bandages, covered up in this like dark green suit. Like I don't want him to.
Maybe they don't even meet him until towards like a little bit towards the end too. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that's what I'd be because that's the Riddler. That's the Riddler. He's not anything like special, just himself.
Yeah.
He's special because he's a mastermind that creates these schemes that
which
put
also,
people in the tough situations.
I want to know, he's got to be as rich as Bruce Wayne too, right?
The Riddler?
Yeah,
I've never looked up what like the Riddler's backstory is. I was never a big Riddler guy.
I was always more into like Marvel comics as a kid, which is kind of sad 'cause I know the DC comics are a lot better.
Yeah, I was a huge Flash guy for comics, and so loved those comics. Didn't really read a lot of Batman comics, and if I did, it would be more of the Scarecrow. I like Scarecrow, Penguin, Joker. Those were more of the villains that I like to read about.
Oh yeah, but like just because like the Riddler, like his schemes take so much.
Yes, no, they do. But we do have a winner in this game, winning a minor jackpot of over $300. It's Bull over at Corner Bar and Goods. You getting the second win of this broadcast and taking home the first minor jackpot in lucky game number 3. Good job, Bull.
Oh yeah, good job. But no, because like think about how much money it takes to put together all those like elaborate schemes and puzzles.
Exactly, but I think he's just he has his money from the underworld. That would be my guess. Like if I had to just guess, it would be just like he has somehow gotten a bunch of money by manipulating the underworld.
The Riddler has a some sort of a Ponzi scheme. He's the head of a pyramid scheme.
Exactly. No, he is the creator of every pyramid scheme.
He sells timeshares.
Well, let's move on from the Riddler and everything superhero and move on to more of our great live bingo that we play every single day. And that's one of them is from 6 all the way till 10 after we get off air. And it's actually some of our best bingo, and that is Skull Bingo.
Oh, yeah. $1 cards. That cover all of $40,000, 50 balls or less.
Oof,
and that large fame
huge
prize of $23,970, almost $24,000 and 43 balls or less. And that line prize at almost $1,000 at $858 in 10 balls or less. That's so doable.
Every single one of those jackpots are primed and ready to go out, and I wouldn't be surprised if they all went out tonight. I mean, $40,000. You don't see the coverall get that big. You don't see the large frame normally get up to $23,000. That's normally when the coverall goes out, and then the line prize, it usually goes out at like $200. For it to grow all the way up to $858 already and not go out, super doable jackpot. So make sure you guys are coming out from 6 all the way till 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm really thinking that like tonight's gonna be the night, especially because Skull Bingo isn't getting cut off by one of our PGL nights tonight.
No, it is not. So you get the clean 6 all the way till 10. The interruptions that Will's talking about is that MegaSota game night. It happens at 6:40 every single Tuesday. Tony and Nikki bring you guys all that great PGL action, as well as a Jackpot Jungle coverall that ends the night off with $21,344 on the line, as long as you win it in 54 balls or less.
Oh, yeah. Then we also have our Wild Wednesday the next day, which was yesterday, 7 to 9 every Wednesday. Coverall $52, and that's during our Jackpot Jungle finale, right?
Yes, that Jackpot Jungle. It's the
25 cent edition,
exactly.
Which is why our the lower payout. But it just means it's cheaper, so it might be a little easier to hit.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's like putting one of those bets up, like very, very popular right now, like 10 leg parlays when you're betting for sports, like saying like all these different things are gonna happen, and then they bet like $5 on it, and it's to win like 80 grand if they get it all correct.
Oh, yeah.
And I see that all the time, and that kind of reminds me of this Wild Wednesday one where you can just throw 25 cents at it to maybe win $8,932.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good payout if you're just putting 25 cents into it.
Oh, yeah.
But we do have 12 balls dropped in this game. We'll see if Brittany's able to take this one home, as they're in the lead with 16 balls away. But we also have a nice must-go of $15.60. A major that's in at 49 balls or less with $7 grand on the line, closing in on $8 grand.
Oh, yeah, that would be really nice to get to.
Yeah, for sure. We're definitely watching out for this. Oh, there it is. Sarah Money out there playing. Mark BJ. Let's see any others. Oh, Steveless also out there. I was talking about Steveless the other day because because Steve got a win. And I was like, well, it looks like there's more Steves out there, and so we're no longer Steveless. But obviously today over at the Hideaway Bar, there's no Steves.
Yeah, it's crazy because usually we see Steve Less. And then there's another Steve.
Exactly. There's a plethora of Steves out there, and apparently at Hideaway Bar, they're Steveless.
Yeah, I'm really sad.
Yeah,
no Steves.
I like myself a good Steve.
Yeah.
We do have some great national days to go over. It's actually literally just one national day, and that is National Chocolate Cake Day.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, National Chocolate Cake Day celebrates the cake more people favor, and more often than not, we celebrate our special occasions like anniversaries, birthdays, and weddings with cake. Why not enjoy chocolate cake on January 27th every year?
Honestly?
Every
Why
day.
not? Yeah, that's what Jordy was saying. Every day.
Yeah. No, I love
Nothing wrong with
chocolate
that.
cake. What is your favorite? Now, chocolate cake, great on its own.
It is.
But what is your favorite kind of ice cream to pair with a warm slice of chocolate cake?
You gotta go vanilla.
Vanilla, just the straight vanilla ice cream.
Vanilla. Or like vanilla bean. specifically.
Ooh, that could be
Ooh,
good.
we have a winner, DNS over at Friar Tuck's Pub in Forest Lake, taking home that $15 must-go prize. Good job, DNS.
Yeah, I always think of Robin Hood whenever I see Friar Tucks.
Oh, yeah. Anything with Friar.
Oh, for sure. I mean, love that the animated Friar. It's Friar Tuck, isn't it, in Robin Hood?
I think.
I look that up for us real quick. But yeah, the animated Friar Tuck for what I remember in the animated Robin Hood with it is.
Yeah, Friar Tuck.
Absolutely loved him. Was one of my favorite characters in the whole thing. When he was swinging those pots and pans around, taking out guards, it was absolutely awesome.
It was awesome and hilarious at the same time.
Oh, it absolutely was, and so a huge fan of it. Even the live action was a pretty good rendition of it. I forgot who did that, but it was a really funny rendition of it.
Yeah.
But definitely good job. The winner at Friar Tuck's, that was who was it that just won that?
That was D&S.
D&S winning that one. We got 1 minute and 35 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. And we're talking about National Chocolate Cake Day. And you're saying vanilla bean, favorite ice cream to pair with a slice of chocolate cake.
Oh, yeah. I feel like it contrasts pretty well.
Oh, I could completely agree. And I think I would have to see, I'm not a big fan of just like a plain vanilla. I would like to have something more added to it, but that does sound like it's just the best pairing that is available.
But actually, maybe not. What about like a raspberry ice cream?
Ooh.
Raspberry and chocolate go very well together.
No, that's a very, very good choice right there as well.
Black cherry.
Oh,
Black cherry and chocolate ice cream.
I feel like I gotta like look up. Okay, ice cream that goes with chocolate cake. 5 best cake and ice cream combinations. So this isn't just a regular chocolate cake, but here's one. Okay, this one I can get behind as well. Chocolate cake paired with mint chocolate chip. Totally behind that. I mean, it sounds like a great combination. You get that mint mixed up with that melty chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you can't go wrong with that.
I don't understand people who do not like mint chocolate.
I'm not a huge fan of it straight. But
what
you
about
put
like
it
those Andes mints? Those things are so good.
Andy. Oh yes, yeah, huge fan of like actual mints. But I'm just talking about like the mint chocolate chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't eat it just straight. I need it to be like in a cookie, in like a cookie sandwich, or like paired with brownie or something like that.
Okay.
That's how I prefer my mint chocolate. Or if it's on a cone and I'm like walking outside. I feel like if I'm on a beach and I have a mint chocolate like chip, like it's a little bit more refreshing because it's hot outside on the beach. I could definitely go for some mint chocolate chip.
One of these, I was going to suggest the opposite. It says strawberry cake with chocolate ice cream. I was going to suggest strawberry ice cream with the chocolate cake.
See, I think that's
Which
good.
either way, obviously, if it's flipped, it's the same thing.
They actually suggested butter cake with strawberry ice cream.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that seems like a good one to try.
Have you ever had peach ice cream?
I have not had peach ice cream.
That sounds really good, actually.
I could, especially paired with a vanilla cake.
Yeah.
Would be super tasty.
I don't know why, but peach ice cream, I feel like it almost tastes like the cream and peach oatmeal.
Oh, I get that. But just the peach flavor and the sweetness in the ice cream. Oh, yeah, because you're not going to get the savoriness of the oats in it.
Yeah, I was just thinking like the creaminess of like the milk.
Oh, yeah. No, that sounds super tasty.
Yeah.
We do have 81 balls dropped in this game right here, and we got players already 6 balls away. We have a $22.60 must-go prize we're going after, as well as a $52 less $47.75 minor prize. We'll see if any of them can take this one home in the next few balls and take home this minor jackpot, but it doesn't really look like it's going to happen. Player, Moo, Brad, all 4 balls away. They got 1 more to go. Doesn't look like it. We're moving on to that $22.60 must-go prize. And as you guys are going after that, we got a little bit of Twins news as we had some new people coming into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah. When Tony Liva and Jim Catt are inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame this July, they'll do so alongside a former Twin, albeit one who didn't reach his full potential until after he left Minnesota. Red Sox great David Ortiz was voted into the Hall of Fame on the first ballot, the only person to be voted in this year by Baseball Writers Association of America members. Ortiz received a vote on 77.9% of ballots and will be inducted in Cooperstown, New York on July 24th with 6 others, Kat and Oliva included.
Well, 1 second before, we got Moo over at Maple View Lounge, too. Winning all to themselves that $22.60 Musco prize. Good job, Merle. And a cow walks into the bar. That's a good start of the joke.
Yeah, don't know the rest.
Don't know the rest of it. That's actually Tony's joke that I'm stealing, because he'll just randomly pull that thing out, because there'll be like bears in there, and then it was like, I think it was one time it was like bears and then there was priests playing as well, and he was like, a bear and a priest walks into a bar. And then it was like he was like I don't know what happens after, but it sounds like a good start to a joke.
Yeah.
It was very funny. But we were talking about the Twins. Congratulations to David Ortiz and Tony, Olivia, and Kat getting into the Baseball Hall of Fame, and David Ortiz doing it as a first ballot Hall of Famer. David Ortiz, absolutely mammoth of a man, sitting at 6'3", 230, could play D-end in the NFL if he wanted to. Absolutely.
But instead, he's hitting baseballs so hard that they almost forget their baseballs.
Oh, my gosh. No.
I've seen him hit one so hard that a fan caught it, and I'm pretty sure it was a tennis ball afterwards.
That is no, because he's like taking the like laces off the ball with what he's doing. And here we got some of
Curtis agreed that was a Tony joke.
Yes, no, it is a Tony joke. We got 1 minute to get enrolled into this one. But here's a David Ortiz, a little bit about him and his career stats. He's a 3-time World Series champion in 04, 07, and in 2013.
Wow.
It was 2013 World Series MVP, 2004 ALC MVP, is a 10-time All-Star from 2004 to 2008, then 2010 to 2013, and then also in 2016. Also got the 7-time Silver Slugger Award winner, winning it from 04 to 07, 2011, 2013, as well as 2016. Has the Red Sox single season home run leader, MLB RBI leader in 2005. Has just a huge amount of stats.
Yeah, he's a monster.
His career stats are absolutely ridiculous. If you want to talk about the home runs and all the runs batted in and everything that he's been able to do as someone there.
I really do think he might even be comparable to A-Rod. Like some of the runs he was putting out.
I mean, it's super, super impressive as a batter what he was able to do.
Like, yeah, just absolute monster.
Yeah,
amazing baseball player.
He led the MLB in OPS, single slugging percentage, and doubles in the final season at age 40 in 2016.
Yeah, I saw his last game, and it was everyone in the stadium on either.
Yeah,
whoever was cheering on either team.
Yeah, well, he had 541 home runs in his career, 1,768 runs batted in. He had an insanely good on-base percentage and slugging percentage. Was absolutely just a ridiculously good baseball player.
Oh, yeah. How many runs did he have career? 540?
541 home runs.
Yeah, he's definitely up there, but A-Rod was at 6.
Oh, I mean, A-Rod is one of the best home run hitters that's ever played. Yeah. But David Ortiz, I mean, super good.
Also one of the greatest.
Deserving of that place as a Hall of Fame. He deserved to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, that's for sure.
Definitely.
We do have some big time players going after this jackpot. 12 balls away. We got Sarah Money. Cowboy. No, it's Minnesota Cowboy. We got me and you. Moo, Bon. We'll see who can take this home in the next few balls. If they're able to do so, they'll take home a minor jackpot, which would be really nice. But we do have a little bit more Twins news, as we did partner up with the Minnesota Twins. Great Etab game. Twins win. Pick a lucky batter in the Home Run Derby bonus round and win out of the park prizes.
Oh, yeah.
But we do have a little bit of, mixture of Twins, Vikings. Right now we're playing Vikings bingo to earn points for this stuff, and that's the Twiking Zone. The good old Twiking Zone.
Oh, yeah.
But let's hop into those player side.
Oh, yeah, in 10th place, holding the 10th place spot, we have Dago 11 over at Polar Lounge at 28,000 points. Oh, and we have a winner, Mark over at Casper's Cherokee, Sirloin Egan, taking home that $21 Musco prize. Good job.
Yeah, and now we are going to be getting enrolled into a game number 7 of the broadcast. So keep on getting enrolled and press and play. Good job, Mark. We're getting that Musco win as that minor and major are going to continue to grow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, in 8th place, in a tie with Rodway over at Pizza Blaine in 32,000 points. We have Pooba at Brian's Bar and Grill at also with 32,000 points.
Yeah, and actually, Rodway had to gain points to be able to stay in 8th place, as the number 6 player was Pooba.
Yeah.
Getting bumped back to that 8th place spot.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, so really, really good stuff for Rodway, being able to even stay in the top 10.
Oh, yeah, good for him. In 7th place, also previously in 6th, we have Yo-Yo from Halfley's Bar at 34,000 points. In 5th place, the one doing the pushing, we have Loser Dave coming up from 9th place at VFW Spring Lake at 41,000 points, making himself into a tie with Brizo at Atomic Star Tavern. In 4th place, we have Steve from Our Place on 3rd at 42,000 points, jumping back from 3rd place. In 3rd place, pushing Steve back, now in 2nd, previously in 2nd, now in 3rd, we have Simba at Corky's Bar South Haven at 46,000 points. In 2nd place, in 4th, doing the pushing back, we have Elsa from Tight Sports Saloon at 47,000 points. And in 1st place, holding the 1st place spot, we have Scrub Eye from VFW Blaine at 55,000 points.
Now, you were playing, you were there for Vikings Bingo
Yeah.
today. Do you have any players that you're seeing getting wins, players you're expecting to be moving up when we come in tomorrow?
I was seeing Loser Dave winning.
Okay.
I saw
And he's tied with Brizo right now. So unless Brizo got some wins, that we could see Loser Dave breaking that tie.
yeah, I think we did see Brizo take a win.
Okay, well, so are you predicting Loser Dave got more wins, though?
I think I did see Loser Dave up there. A little bit
Okay,
more.
so Loser Dave, you're predicted to rise. I did not see a lot of the Vikings Bingo. I watched a little bit. But I'm going to go with a player just because she's been on the rise lately, and that's Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. Now, I'm not saying she's going to take over the first place spot over Scrub Eye, but I think she may be able to close that gap just a little bit.
I think she'll be able to close that gap and keep her 2nd place spot for a while.
Could be some really good stuff, and maybe even get herself into that competition for first place, as she's only 8,000 points behind Scrub Eye.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, already kind of in competition with him, but could really keep it close, as she is only 1,000 points ahead of good player Sinbob.
Oh, yeah, so that's a little dangerous place to be in.
Exactly.
She's got a lot of room to go up and not much room to have.
No, not a
back.
buffer room. Not a lot of buffer room. But let's talk about our location side. In 10th place, we got Broadway Pizza in Blaine with 34,000 points. With 37,000 points in 9th place, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball. 8th place, it's VFW Blaine with 40,000 points. With 44,000 points in 7th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue, a location we were talking about. We say their name all the time.
Oh, yeah.
One of 2 location things they're in. 6th place, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 47,000 points. They actually moved up from 8th place into 6th place, getting a huge jump up, bumping back every single location pretty much, which was Titan Sports Saloon, Corner Bar in Goodhue, VFW Blaine, and Main Street Pub, all back one spot. In 5th place, we have the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 51,000 points. With 62,000 points in 4th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. 3rd place, it's American Legion Fridley with 66,000 points. 2nd place, it's Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 84,000 points. And then with 148,000 points, absolutely dominating this season in 1st place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park.
Wow, that is crazy. What a lead.
Do you have any locations that you're watching out for? As you did say Loser Dave was getting wins, which is VFW Spring Lake Park, who already has that lead.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little hard to tell, but they have that massive gap. So it's really about just seeing who's going to be able to close it the quickest.
Yeah, do you have any locations that you think? I will predict that Titan Sports Saloon continues their rise. They moved from 8th to 6th place yesterday. I think they can even get past the 5th place location, Atomic Star Tavern, and make it a race between them and Corky's Bar South Haven.
I could actually see that happening. I could also kind of see Our Place on 3rd really catching up with VFW Spring Lake Park. But I feel like American Legion Fridley is going to have to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, Our Place on Sturb has big-time player Steve playing there, but
Yeah.
it's going to take a lot, as VFW Spring Lake Park just has a plethora of players playing there, as well as a big-time player Loser Dave.
Oh, yeah.
And so we'll see if any of these things can tighten up as the standings keep on going. These location standings are very tight-knit outside of that first place lead for VFW Spring Lake Park.
And we have a winner, Brittany over at Bleachers Maplewood, taking home that must-go prize of $22. Good job.
And that means that minor jackpot's going to be clicking up from 52 to 56 in this next game, heading into game number 8 of the broadcast, which means we're prepped and ready to give out another one. So keep on getting rolled, press and play to try and win these jackpots. We do have an Etabs spotlight to go over right now, and that is Nugget Chasers.
Oh, yeah, music's really good. I really like all the little miners you got there. They're all really fun.
Yeah, they definitely are. It's one of those cool games, and so definitely check out all of our ETAB games because we actually have 50 different Charitable ETAB games. So play anytime, win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. There's awesome bonus and free play rounds in all those as well.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a favorite ETAB sound right now? As you've been on broadcasts for a while now, you're starting to get used to these sounds and you know which games play what. Do you have a favorite one so far?
I don't know if I have a favorite quite yet. I haven't gotten to listen to all of them quite yet, so I gotta make my rounds.
Make your rounds.
Yeah.
Maybe listen to some again. Let yourself know because we do have 50 different Charitable ones. So I mean, it's tough to pick. I get it.
Right now with the new Roaring 20s one, it's been kind of nice. I was new to a lot, but still like the jazziness in the 1920s.
Oh yeah, and then being able to
nice.
you could completely switch your soundtrack just by hopping in the same game and hopping to a different time period.
Oh yeah, and it's great.
Yeah, so definitely, I'm a huge fan of Roaring 20s, and check out any of our Etabs. They're all fun. There's one that fits any kind of personality type, any kind of fan of anything. They have one for you. They got superheroes. They got Scrooges. They got a bunch of different stuff.
Oh yeah, they got everything.
Yeah, it's definitely fun, as well as PGL nights are a lot of fun. And if you want to be one of those players competing for PGL points, get signed up at pgl.world to become a member of a league. PGL players, they compete for points and also have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it.
Oh yeah, and when you get signed up for PGL, you gotta become part of our new PGL member spotlight.
Exactly.
Where we give you just a little bit extra luck. Just a little sprinkle. Yeah, these new member spotlight that we have right now are Papa Bears, Elf, Fro, P2X1, Slacker, Moist, Chris Jason 111, Lisa S, Big Pimpin, Mule 23, Blow It All, and Bergie 52.
Yeah, good job to all of those players getting signed up at PGL.world. Definitely helping out their case, seeing if they can earn some of those PGL points, maybe get into the top 10. Because I've already seen some of these players that got signed up in Season 11, which is the season we're in right now, and be in the top 10 already.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So huge things await the players that get signed up at PGL.world. So definitely get signed up. We are balls dropping in this game. We got a $130 minor that's in at 56 balls or less. If we click over on that, we're going to be trying to give out a $21.80 must-go prize, but we're also eyeing that major that's sitting at 49 balls or less.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully you can hand that out.
Yeah, $8,082 on that major, and so we'll see if it can go out 16 balls away for some of these players like Florida. I like the way they spelt it.
Very close.
Ambo, Rocket, Sue. Good to have out there as well.
Yes, TV Static, my favorite.
Great. That slightly made me foam at the mouth trying to say that. That was never had a word to have that happen. I can't speak now that I've said it also. We got I Want Brett. Lots of big-time players out there, but we got some big-time players in our PGL standings as well. And in 10th place, we got RCD over at Pebble Creek Golf Course with 227,000 points. With 236,000 points in 9th place, we got Big Pimpin' over at Incline Station Bowling Center. Obviously, we talked about Big Pimpin' just a little bit ago, getting signed up at PGL.world. In 8th place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 237,000 points. With 251,000 points in 7th place, we got Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin. 6th place, it's Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 256,000 points. with 263,000 points. In 5th place, we got Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill, getting bumped back 1 spot. Also getting bumped back 1 spot from 3rd place to 4th place, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 264,000 points. Well, who is doing the push-in? Well, it's the player that moved from 5th place all the way to 3rd place, and that was Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 320,000 points. But let's hop into that top 2 because they stayed put. No shakeups here. 2nd place, it was Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 329,000 points. And then that number 1 player, it's Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 398,000 points, but we do have a winner.
Yeah, I want Britt from Carbone's Pizza Cedar Billiards Coon Rapids taking home that $21 must-go prize. Good job.
Yeah, and that means that jackpot did not go out in this game, so it's going to be continuing to grow and roll into the next one, still at 56 balls or less. So keep on getting into this one as if it clicks over $200, not this game, but the very next one, it will be clicking into that 60 balls or less, which means it's just super doable.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys have 2 minutes to get enrolled in this one. So get enrolled, press play, as we are now going to talk about the location side of these PGL standings.
Oh, yeah. In 10th place, we have Cabin Bar and Nicolette at 670,000 points. In 9th place, we have LJ's in Miltana at 735,000 points. In 8th place, we have Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato at 805,000 points. In 7th place, previously in 6th place, we have VFW Northfield at 849,000 points. In 6th place, previously in 5th, pushing VFW Northfield back, we have Third Rail Bar and Grill at Big Lake at 863,000 points. In 5th place, previously in 7th, we have Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter at 923,000 points. Really making a decent jump forward.
Yeah, really good stuff for Blasco's Embassy Bar. Did they have any big-time players that were playing there? Or is it just
sure.
It looks like it was just
a group effort.
Yeah, group effort. Or somebody was moving really high up, went from like 0 points to right outside our top 10. That could have easily happened too. But
maybe several players did.
Yeah, so I'm going to be watching out for some Blasco Embassy Bar players, maybe sneaking into this top 10
soon. Yeah, they're really sneaking in, especially with how many points they have. In 4th place, we have Beck's Pub and Becker at 937,000 points. As you guys can see here, we're getting a little bit closer to that million-point club.
Yeah, I was about to say, everybody's from Blasco's Embassy Bar on could be by the end of next week in that 1 million-point club.
Oh, yeah. And then in 3rd place, we have VFW Austin at 941,000 points.
They're going to need to start accumulating some points as locations keep on catching up to them. And they were in 1st place heading into this week.
Yeah, they got pushed all the way back to 3rd. In 2nd place, we have American Legion Cleveland at 980,000 points. And in 1st place, we have Neeson's Gaylord at 1,145,370 points.
Oh, that's some really big movement for Neeson's Gaylord. But, okay, so hot takes for the location side of these standings. Do you have any hot takes for next week?
I think Blasco's Embassy Bar is going to be jumping in. I think they're going to be getting close. I think they might even push.
You think they're going to get into the
one Austin back to 4th if VFW Austin doesn't
really see
if VFW Austin doesn't start clicking up.
Okay, so you're saying VFW Austin gets bumped back, and Blasco's Embassy Bar passes up Beck's Pub and Becker and VFW Austin to get in 3rd place. Ooh, that is a hot take for sure, but it's very doable as they're only about 20,000 points behind VFW Austin.
Now, I think it will also take a little bit of time. I'm saying here within the next week.
Yeah, we're talking about 2 PGL nights happening, a MegaSota game night and a Wild Wednesday.
Yeah.
And so
like next Thursday.
Exactly. When we come in next Thursday, they could be in the 1 million point club passed up. What I'm actually going to go with is when we come in on Thursday, that VFW Austin is not going to be in 2nd. They're not going to be in 3rd. They're going to be in 1st place, passing up Neeson's Gaylord and getting that top-tier play once again at that location.
Oh, really?
That's what I'm expecting. VFW Austin,
They got a lot of big players.
I've seen a lot of their big-time players outplay on a more frequent basis recently. And so I'm watching out for them being the favorites winning this season 11.
All right.
Yeah, but we do have a little bit of wild news as we've had a really fun season so far.
Yeah, right now the Wild are 26-10-3. The Minnesota Wild are scoring in bunches so far this season, ranking in 3rd in NHL in goals per game. They have 3.82. even though the Wild have spread the wealth quite admirably, there are still 3 players that have a good chance to reach the 30-goal plateau.
Yeah, which is super, super good. A huge goal that I think a lot of players strive to hit. And the fact that we have 3 that could be hitting that mark this year would be huge.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a feat the Wild have yet to accomplish in their 20-plus year history.
Wow.
Ryan Hartman, Marcus Foligno, and Kirill Kaprizov are currently sitting at 18, 17, and 17 goals respectively. Just 38 games into the 2021-2022 season, with over half of the regular season remaining. Let's take a look at all 3 and their chances of reaching this mark.
Yeah, that was part of the article. But I mean, really, really impressive stuff what they were able to do. We do have a winner on this one, and it's winner.
Yeah, from Bolus Liquors. Taking home that must-go prize is $17. Good job.
Wow, that means that minor jackpot still didn't go out in this game. It's going to continue to grow into this next one, game number 10 of the broadcast. Already at game number 10, and so make sure you guys continue to get enrolled. Press play as we want to give out another one of these jackpots before it hits the halfway mark of that
hopefully.
12th game.
Yeah, we really want to get there.
Exactly. But we were talking about the 3 players. Do you have a player between Ryan Hartman, Marcus Foligno, and Kirill Kaprizov that are going to be hitting that 30-goal mark first?
I think it might be Kirill Kaprizov.
Yeah, I mean, he's been an offensive genius so far this year, and he's also been injured a little bit this year. Like,
he has been injured a little bit, but I mean,
he's been in and out of the lineup and still at 17 goals. That's kind of the point I'm making. It's not like, oh, he's injured, he might get injured again. No, it's he's been able to score 17 points while being in and out of the lineup on a regular basis in the beginning part of the season. If he can find himself a rhythm at the end portion of the season, you could be seeing his goals really start to tick up.
I was going to say they might even pick up more than what he's been able to throw out so far.
I mean, I think he's one of the best scoring players in the NHL right now, and so we'll see if he can continue to prove that. But they do like to spread the wealth with the Wild, and so I could easily see like Kevin Fiala getting into this race as well, as he can really score a lot.
Yeah, and same thing with Ryan Hartman and Marcus Foligno. They're really nothing to mess around with. I think that they could. Heck, for all we know, maybe even all 3 of them.
Exactly, and if one of them gets into I mean, that's what I'm hoping,
they
because
might just play off of each other.
I mean, we haven't been able to score. We haven't had 3 people be able to accomplish this in one season in the 20+ year history that the Wild have had, and so I mean, being able to accomplish that would be huge for us, and just prove to us another time that we're one of those teams that can compete for the Stanley Cup final.
Oh yeah, definitely a very capable team, and I think they're very capable.
And we're going to definitely get the test on Friday as the Wild are taking on the Rangers tomorrow. The Rangers right now, they are 28-11-4. That game is going to be coming to you guys at 7 o'clock tomorrow. But let's look up some of those odds for this game.
Yeah. Let's check it out.
Yeah, January 28th. Let's see what this says right here. You guys got 0 seconds now to get enrolled into this game right here. Ball's dropping. But we have a $181 minor jackpot that we're trying to give out, and that major continues to grow. That minor hasn't quite clicked over $200, and so I don't know if it's going to be able to go out in this game. But if it doesn't go out and we click it over $200, it would be able to click up to that 60 ball or less range, which would be absolutely huge. It doesn't look like there's a lot of betting lines out there. But a lot of people, it's pretty favored. Okay, here's the head-to-head stats and previous results. The teams have played 24 games against each other. New York Rangers has 12 wins so far, and their opponents, Minnesota Wild, have won 12 matches as well. Their last head-to-head game took place on February 13th, 2020, and the final score was 3-3. To make sure you are betting on the right team, they have a little bit of a breakdown over what's happened with them. The Minnesota Wild review that they have is the performance of the Minnesota Wild is not very impressive in the league. Oh, interesting. Having earned 53 points, the team confidently settled in the middle of the tournament table. Players make mistakes on defense that concede 2.9 goals and have already lost 10 matchups, increased likelihood of it happening. Let's see what their actual prediction is. It may very well be a tense game, which is shown in their assessment, and so it should be a really close one. But they're actually saying take a bet on the Minnesota Wild as the 3.5 point underdog.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if they're a 3.5 point underdog, but they're are they actually the favorites to win this game? I don't know. I can't tell. But they're saying that they think the Wild are going to end up coming out on top.
Looks like we have Cheryl from Corner Pocket Rice taking home that $24 must-go prize. Good job, Cheryl.
Yeah, so I think they're right. I mean, they're talking about some of the mistakes we have, and I think that's due to our constant changing of the rotation.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that we've had people injured, the fact that we've had we prepare for a team, and then that game gets canceled because of COVID, and then we have to then it's another game. It's all of that accumulating to just silly mistakes that happen due to the young roster that we have.
Yeah.
And so I expect us to continue to get better as we play more games, and those mistakes to be minimalized as we continue to play. But if you guys want to support our Minnesota Wild play, let's go Wild. It's at all of our favorite Minnesota bars right now. But we do have 2 minutes to get enrolled into this game number 11 of the broadcast. Already game number 11, which is the halfway point. That miner's clicked over $200 on this one, so that means not this game, but next game. It's going to be clicking up to 60 balls or less, making it a super doable jackpot. But let's talk about our fishing report.
Oh, yeah, this one's coming at you from Lake of the Woods, Rainy River by Outdoors Weekly. This was on January 23rd, 2022. Young anglers have been reeling in some nice fish. The best bite continues to go deep, 30 to 32 feet this week. Plain hook on the dead stick tipped with a minnow or minnow head, and gold, glow, orange, and pink stick tipped. And pink have been good tackle colors for the jigging rod. 3/8 ounce jigs, spoon with some flash and noise to them, have been working well tipped with a minnow. Afternoons have been the better bite lately. We've had some mild temps over the weekend, but starting tomorrow, it looks like it's going to dip down again for a few weeks. If the bite dips, it might take a few days, but usually it comes back once we have a few days of consistent temperatures. The cold temps will be ideal to make more ice, which will be great for March fishing.
Yeah.
So that's good that we'll be having more ice made with the colder temperatures. So we can continue to fish into March.
Yeah, nice. I mean, definitely like that ice fishing tips and tricks right there. And can't wait till we can get another update on that fishing report, because it just sounds like some really good stuff is happening over there over on the Rainy River and all the places that we're checking in right now for their fishing. And so lots of stuff happening. That 30 to 32 feet has been successful over the last few weeks. And so make sure you guys are out there doing the right stuff, catching big fish. We do have 25 seconds to get enrolled into this next game, where we have that minor $223, that major $8,157, and that mega at $100 grand. And if you guys are able to win any of these jackpots, make sure you send in a picture to us.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. And just with anything, honestly, even if you're just not even getting jackpots, and a picture with you playing with your friends, anything.
perfect examples over here. I mean, they're just having a good time with their friends playing Pilot games, and that's definitely worth a photo to us. And it can be, jackpot message, just friends, bartender, just have a good time. Send those player pics in by sending them in at Facebook or by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com. You can also post them on Facebook or any of your other social medias with the hashtag PilotGames, and we'll be able to put that on our player enrolling screen at any point.
Oh, yeah. We love to see them.
Yeah, we for sure are. And let's see. 15 balls dropped in this very first game, and I already see some big-time players out there.
Yeah, I'm seeing. I want Brittany's cousin. I want it was like Bitney.
Wow, a lot of people are out here for Brittany. I guess.
Wow, interesting.
Well, hot topic, Brittany. But we are. We do have a little bit of Vikings news, as there's some huge shakeups for the Vikings, and they actually had the owner make a statement, and he said, "We are thrilled to welcome Kwesi to the Minnesota Vikings." That was owner President Mark Wilf said in a statement. His unique background, variety of experience, vision for success, and leadership presence immediately stood out to us. Kwesi is a naturally committed and driven to building the best team through consensus building and the pursuit of information. We believe he will immediately make us a better team, better as a team and organization. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Really like those comments made by our president.
Oh, yeah. It seems that Adolfo Mensa comes to Minnesota after spending the past 2 seasons as Vice President of Football Operations for the Cleveland Browns.
Okay.
Yeah, with his previous 7 years coming as the San Francisco 49ers Director of Research and Development, he brings an analytical background as the successor to Rick Spielman.
Yeah.
Which we have talked about that previously. I do think that he is going to be it's going to be a great change.
A little bit of Minnesota Moneyball.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, Minnesota Moneyball.
Like-
We're going to be able to see. I think it might start a trend.
Yes, yeah. I mean, he definitely could be bringing a lot of that analytical decision making that you've seen really start to take over the NFL. We do have a winner in this game.
Yeah, we have Kenny M over at Monty's Sports Bar in Spring Valley taking home that $33 must-go prize. Good job, Kenny.
Yeah, in game number 11, we're now going to get in game number 12. That minor jackpot is clicking up to 60 balls or less in this one. So continue to get enrolled into this as we're going to try and give it out in just 60 balls or less. And could be our second minor that we give out in this broadcast.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully so.
But a little bit more added on. Kwesi has a clear philosophy on building a complementary football team, said Ziggy Wolf. He said his intelligence, productive mindset, and passion for the game, along with his ability to make thoughtful and intentional decisions, provide a tremendous foundation as he leads our football operations.
Yeah, honestly, like, the man was on Wall Street. He can easily make like these really intense like analytical decisions. So
yeah, I know you know he's got the smarts to be able to do it, graduating from Princeton and Stanford.
And then like the brain that he has to like. Do you see what he did with that Browns defense?
I mean, they've built a really star-studded team over there with the Browns, and I think he was able to help that a lot. They have a little bit more about him. Adolfo Mensa walks into the franchise that is beginning a major overhaul, entering the offseason with $12 million over the salary cap. Adolfo Mensa will have several decisions to make, including the hiring of the new head coach to replace Mike Zimmer.
Yeah, it's like, hey, welcome on board. You're going to be in charge of hiring the next guy below you.
Yeah, exactly. No, even in his interview, I heard him talking about. He's like, I can't wait to hire. And I loved the way he talked about it. He didn't talk about it like, oh, I'm going to hire somebody that can be the head coach of the football team I bring in. That's not at all the vibe he gave off. He was like, I can't wait to bring in a partner for me to make these football decisions with. Was the exact statement he made. And so he's going to be taking in. He seems like a people person that's going to be able to talk that football with whoever he ends up bringing on, and then also being able to describe the analytical decisions that he is presenting and why they're the right ideas.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's perfect for our team. We're already really he even talked about this as well in the interview that he was talking about. You just look at the roster and you go, there's a lot of talent on this roster, and that's plain and simple enough. It only needs a few additions, a few couple tweaks, and it's a Super Bowl ready roster.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane.
Yeah, so I'm super happy with the signing, and I think it's very, very good things to come for this Minnesota Vikings.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be very exciting. I can't wait to see it. And I can't wait to see what happens afterwards with the NFL.
Oh, for sure. Seeing just if they go this analytical route, because it's always been baseball. Baseball did it first, and they were got super into analytics and really started to use that. Football has been one of the most hesitant to get into heavy analytics, just due to like the passion to hit somebody hard. Kind of, it's hard, a hard thing to calculate.
Yeah.
If someone's down by a lot and it's like fourth quarter, who plays their best football? Like, it's sometimes harder to be able to put that into statistical numbers.
Yeah.
Like, because some guys it's just different for everybody, because you'll look at like Guys like Brett Favre, was over with us with the Minnesota Vikings, longtime Green Bay Packer. He was
back.
Went back. He was all over the place for a little bit, but he was one of those guys that statistically you look at his fourth quarter stats, and it's not the best fourth quarter stats because he throws interceptions in that garbage time.
Yep.
When the game wasn't on the line, he was throwing all these crazy passes. But then in the big games, he was taking the risky passes that were paying off and hitting big shots and won a lot of big time games, and is the reason why they were able to take on, what was it, 2 or 3 Super Bowls with him in the Green Bay Packers.
Super Bowls.
Yeah, 2 Super Bowls with him in the Green Bay Packers, which is absolutely insane, being able to win 2 Super Bowls. And so you just kind of some of those stuff, it's a little bit harder to be able to just break down with analytics. But I think as we get more and more in depth with the analytics, especially with seeing what Pro Football Focus has been able to do, breaking down those analytics, you get to be able to see a little bit more into what happens in football.
Oh yeah, looks like only the one.
Did he only have 1 Super Bowl? He did not just have 1 Super Bowl. I thought he had 2. At least 2. We do have a winner in this game, and that's Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, taking home that Musco prize of $53.80. And that minor jackpot still didn't go out, and it's not going to be clicking up to 64 balls or less either, as it was under $300. So it's staying at that 60 balls or less heading into game number 13 of the broadcast, and we'll see if we can give it out in this game. But if we don't, that minor jackpot's going to be clicking up to 64 balls or less.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it looks like both Rodgers and Favre have won Super Bowls for Green Bay. They each have failed to win a second one.
Okay. I think that Favre has been to a few Super Bowls.
Yeah.
That would make more sense, because he's definitely been in a few more Super Bowls. So really, really good stuff. I'm super excited about what is to come with our Vikings, and seeing what they go with the coaching route now, because now they kind of have that guy that they have the philosophy in, like, where they want to go philosophy-wise into the organization, and we'll see if they use that philosophy of Mensa to hire the coach as well and go with a more analytically based coach.
Yeah, which would be very interesting to see.
Yeah, I want to see if there's any kind of new head coaching candidates with connections to the new Minnesota. Here, perfect. Okay, we got it. 6 head coaching candidates with a connection to the new Vikings GM.
Okay, let's see it.
Okay, and so the first one that they got on this, we got candidate number 1, D'Amico Ryans, the guy we've been talking about a bunch lately.
Oh, yeah.
San Francisco 49ers defensive coordinator. His connection was that he was a 49ers defensive assistant from 2017 through 2018, while Adolfo Mensa was one of those guys working in the front office.
Yeah.
And so a little bit of a connection there where you could see it happen. But we got another one.
Yeah, we got Mike McDonald. He's currently
Mike McDaniels.
Mike McDaniel, my bad. Did I just say Donald?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I completely read that wrong. San Francisco 49ers offensive coordinator. His connection to Adolfo Mensa is the same as he was up front. Wow.
Yeah, he was the run game coordinator during the time that Mensa was in that front office for the 49ers. We got another one as Nathan Hackett, the Green Bay Packers offensive coordinator, is reportedly has a good relationship with Adolfo Mensa. That's about all they got.
They don't know how.
Yeah, it's unclear how this relationship came about, but both do have a connection to Stanford, as Adolfo Mensa earned his master's degree from the university, and Hackett was on the school's coaching staff from 2003 to 2005.
Okay.
And so that may be where they met. This guy might be one of my favorite picks as well, with a connection to him.
Yeah, Kevin O'Connell, currently at the Los Angeles Rams. He's the offensive coordinator. He was at his connection to Adolfo Mensa is that he was on the San Francisco 49ers Special Projects Coach in 2016.
Yeah. Okay. So, along with Hackett, Demeco Ryans, Kevin O'Connell is someone who has already interviewed for the Vikings to be their next head coach. O'Connell comes from the Sean McVay coaching tree, and judging by the recent success of Matt LaFleur and the Green Bay Packers and Zach Taylor with the Cincinnati Bengals, bringing in a current Rams offensive coordinator for a second interview at the very least would probably be a good decision for Minnesota to make.
Oh, yeah.
And I think he would fit very well. Like the Rams have a very similar offense to what we like to run. Now they don't run it. It's more. It's not quite the system that they run with Matt Stafford.
Yeah, it's a little tweaked.
But the one that they ran with Jared Goff, I think, could really help out our system as they were so run-heavy, getting into that play-action game, using Todd Gurley, who led the league in rushing yards when they went to the Super Bowl. And we have a player like that in Dalvin Cook who could really take that load on. And then having the guy play-action-wise, you'll be throwing to guys like Justin Jefferson, who I could easily see as a very nice comp to like a Cooper Kupp, just due to the route running and speed that they have. And then we got a great secondary wide receiver with Adam Thielen who can win on the outside as well. And so I think there's a lot of really, really good stuff that could happen.
You really do just have two people that just Kirk Cousins can really just gun it too.
Oh, yeah. No, it makes it super easy for Kirk Cousins, having two guys that can basically be number ones in the NFL as wide receivers.
Oh, and we have a winner. We have Rocks over at Stillwater Bowl in Oak Park Heights taking home that $77 Musco prize. Good job.
Yeah, and that means that minor jackpot still didn't go out in game number 13.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see if we can give it out in game number 14. It's at 64 balls or less in this game. And so if it doesn't go out, I'm gonna be flabbergasted. As the last two games, we've hit it under 64 balls. And every game before that, we've hit it under 64 balls, it feels like. And so definitely get enrolled in this one, because if I was a betting man, I would say that it's going out in this game right here.
Oh, yeah.
But we have a little bit of Jackpot Hunter standings, what you guys are earning right now, what you're taking home, some Jackpot Hunter points, as well as some jackpots. But let's talk about those player standings.
Yeah, starting off, we got a two-way tie in 9th place. Starting it off, we got 2A Girl at Jimmy J's Bar at 16,000 points, tied up with Keith over at Billy's Rockford. Going into 6th place, we have another tie.
Wow.
Both in 6th place, we have Brother Nat at CWS Bar and Grill.
3 in 6th place.
3 in 6th place. Brother Nat at CWS Bar and Grill, Tanker at Shitty's Broside, and Matt over at Shajanky Boom Lounge, all at 18,000 points.
Wow.
In 5th place, we have Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill at 20,000 points. In 4th place, we have Elsa from Titan Sports Saloon at 23,000 points.
Hey, I would be watching out for that. We just watched Elsa move from 4th place into 2nd place.
In the other standings.
In the other standings, maybe could have a little bit of deja vu. Maybe she does it again.
Yeah, it's looking a little scary for these next couple of people.
Uh-huh.
So, in 3rd place with a good chunk of a lead between Elsa for now.
They do have a bit of a lead, so it'd be a little tougher for Elsa to do that big jump up.
But you know what? It might be anything's possible. But
anything
we have not
is possible.
quote
Kevin Garnett.
We have not lucky for Corner Bar Goodhue at 39,000 points. In 2nd place, we have Boa from Corner Bar Goodhue at 48,000 points. And in 1st place, we have Kev from the Deer Stand at 52,000 points.
Yeah, good job, Kev, really earning those points. But Bobo and Not Lucky kind of on his tail. Bobo especially being only 4,000 points behind him.
Yeah, not much.
Do you think Bobo's going to be able to catch up?
Yeah.
Or do you think Kev stays put?
I think Boa's going to be able to catch up for a little bit, and then Kev's going to want to get his spot back.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the location side of these standings, as you guys just have 25 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. An over $500 minor jackpot available in this one, and that's not even including the Musco if you are able to take it home, because you win that, you throw the Musco on top of it, and it should be an absolutely huge jackpot. So make sure you keep on getting enrolled, press and play with only 9 seconds left to get into this one. But our location standings sit like this. 10th place, we got Country Lounge from St. Paul with 23,000 points. Next up, with 24,000 points, only 1,000 points ahead. In 9th place, it's Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville. 8th place, it is Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow with 26,000 points. Getting bumped back by Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, who actually moved into a new tie of their own with Carbone's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 28,000 points. 5th place, we got Duff's Tavern on Main and Vermilion with 29,000 points. We'll see if they can catch up, as they were in the top 3 not too long ago. 4th place, we got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 30,000 points. With 33,000 points in 3rd place, we got the Deer Stand in Deerwood, home of big-time player Kev. Second place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 45,000 points. And I don't know if they have any big players playing there right now in our top 10, but they just have a lot of people that get wins over at Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl. But the number 1 location, they get the most wins out of anybody else, and that's Corner Bar in Goodhue, who has a whopping 109,000 points.
Wow. Crazy. What a solid lead.
I know, but it's very much due to Not Lucky and Bobo, who have accumulated over over 90 points on that one. Absolutely.
Wow.
No, less than 90. 87.
Wow.
87,000 points of that 109 are due to Not Lucky and Bobo.
Oh, yeah, that is crazy.
But we are at 45 balls dropped on this one. We got players already 7 balls away. We'll see if they can take this one home. We got Ricky. We got just one. We'll see if they can take it home as we keep on have these things dropping. We're already at 50 balls. That means we have 14 left to go, and we just got to get 5 of them right. And so we'll see if it can happen. I believe in it.
I believe.
We got Bobo 22. There's a lot of big-time players. Devious MC out there playing.
Ooh, big money.
That's one of my favorite ones. Devious MC. We got Springdale.
Ooh, 3 balls away.
Can it happen? Oh, there it is.
Hey, Jay Johnson at Chart House Lakeville taking home that minor prize of $518 and that Musco prize of $105. Wow, taking home a little bit over $620. We'll see the actual amount in just a second from Curtis.
Oh, yeah, but that was a great number 14. Good job, Jay Johnson, taking home that jackpot. And we're going to be taking a quick break for a game number 15. And we'll be back for game number 16.
Oh, yeah. So you guys
Really killing it is Bam Bam. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
making the Rebels proud.
Oh, I would say so.
In 10th place in our location standings, we got Stewartville Legion Post with 432,000 points. With 434,000 points in 9th place, we got Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter. 8th place, it's VFW Northfield with 435,000 points. With 440,000 points in 7th place, we got the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 6th place, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 539,000 points. 5th place, Sheps on 6 and Brainerd with 545,000 points. With 558,000 points in 4th place, we got LJ's in Meltona. 3rd place is Beck's Pub and Becker with 581,000 points. With 589,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Cleveland, and then that number 1 location is VFW Austin with 670,000 points.
Wow, that is impressive. Going into the 3rd week with already that many points, but make sure you guys are coming out for our MegaSota game night as well as our Wild Wednesday for a chance at earning those PGL points.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
You guys, and if you know about those brand new rules of Jackpot Hunter, we've been giving out jackpots like crazy, and that means that all of you guys have been getting awesome points for the Jackpot Hunter standings.
Oh yeah, in 8th place. Yeah, we start off in 8th place because it starts off with a 3-way tie. It's Bam Bam at Stewartville Legion Post, Patriot 22 at the Muddy Cow Coon Rapids, and Win Please at Duff's Tavern on Main, all with 9,000 points in that 8th place spot. In 7th place, we got none other than Big Mike over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 10,000 points. With 12,000 points in 6th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In in 5th place, it's Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 15,000 points. Godness got a great jackpot over the weekend.
That's right.
4th place, it's Matt over at Shajank Boom Lounge with 17,000 points. With 18,000 points in 3rd place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand. 2nd place, it's Bobo at Corner Bar Goodhue with 26,000 points. And then the #1 player heading into the 3rd week of Season 11 is Not Lucky at Corner Bar Goodhue with 27,000 points.
Oh yeah, I love to see it. But on the location side of things, ties have been absolutely crazy. Starting off in 9th, it's the Deer Standa over in Deerwood and the Beach Club Bar and Grill in Lakeland, both tied up in 9th with 16,000 points. In 7th place, we got the Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville and Sunshine Depot in Elk River, both tied up with 19,000. 6th place right now is Country Lounge in St. Paul with 20,000. 5th place, it's Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 22,000. 4th place, jumping from unranked, it's Jank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow with 24,000. 3rd place, it's Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 28,000. 2nd place right now is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 40,000. And then our #1 location right now in the Jackpot Hunter standings is Corner Bar and Goodhue with 65,000.
Oh yeah, well, 4 to 6. Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. Don't miss out on it. Huge jackpots going out all the time. There it is. 53 balls. Hey guys, and we do this all for one specific purpose, and that's because every time you guys play Pilot Games, play one of the Etabs, you guys are giving a little bit of money to a charity that helps out your community. So we like to highlight a specific charity every single week, and last week's charity spotlight was Merrick Inc.
Oh yeah, and they do some amazing work, and they've proudly provided life enrichment activities and meaningful work to adults with intellectual or developmental disabilities in the northeastern Twin Cities since 1964. They are wayfinders connecting clients to businesses and our local communities.
Oh yeah, and the best thing is some top pilot locations support this charity, like Roddy's Bar in Oakdale and Bleachers in Maplewood, so definitely go out and play there. And like we always say, remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins. Hey guys, and we are getting into this next game of Jackpot Hunter. We just gave out a prize in game number 15. You want to read off that prize?
Yeah, we had Brother Nat taking home
$26?
Yeah, $26.40. In the game that we left off on, we had Jay Johnson taking home $623.65.
Hey, good prize for Jay Johnson, like that over $600 prize, as we now are getting enrolled into game number 16. Just 10 seconds to get into this game. A really, really nice prize that have developed a major prize of $8,442. You can win 49 balls or less. Just about a week ago, we gave out that major in 48 balls, and so definitely doable prize right there.
Oh, yeah.
But we got some celebrity birthdays to hop into, and it's a very light celebrity birthday list.
Yeah, but we got some fun ones. One of my favorite names to say out loud, and I've loved to say it since the first time I had to say it in like a music class in like 5th grade. Born in 1756, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. He's an Austrian musical prodigy and composer, known for Figaro. Me and Joey did not me and Joey, me and Jory did that for a second. We did the Figaro.
Yes, very, very iconic.
Wow, the acoustics in here are great.
No, these are great acoustics in this room. So I very appreciative of it. It makes me sound better most of the time. If you guys ever heard me sing live, you guys would be like, wow, that's what he actually sounds like. But let's look up Mozart as.
Yeah, you guys would be surprised. It's like an angel.
It's like an angel, yes. I mean, yeah, he actually lived a very short life.
Yeah.
But he rapidly composed over 800 works of virtually every genre of his time.
Yeah, he died at like 35.
Wow, that's really impressive. I mean, being able to create 800 works, every single genre. I mean, you don't see musicians be able to do that. I mean, you see how hard it is to be able to just be really good at one genre, and then he was able to influence every single genre. Super.
And I believe he started playing at such an early age.
Yeah, that would be an interesting. How old was Mozart when he started composing? Because that is
I believe it might have been like 6 or something. Age of 5. He could read and write music. So my guess was close. I do remember he was young.
That is ridiculous. 5 years old starting to do that kind of stuff. We do have a winner on this one, and it's Lynx over at American Legion Montgomery. Taking home a 57-ball Musco jackpot of $22.80. Really good ball count on that. Just none of those jackpots able to hit it, and so we'll see.
By the age of 6, he was actually writing his first compositions.
That's insane.
So I got the actual guess right.
Yeah, it was 6 years old. That's ridiculous.
See, some of the
You got random fact. Well, that's what we should change your name to. Is I don't even know. Well, we'll think of it. We'll think of a good name for you. But we do have another celebrity birthday, born in 1936. It's Samuel C.C. Ting, American physicist and Nobel laureate. Found a specific particle.
Yeah, it's a What it is a meson, or it also has another name. It's a meson or a pardon me. It has 2 different names.
Do you know what it's for?
It's a meson or a psi particle, which are made from one quark and one anti-quark. It was discovered by Burton Richter, and Samuel Ting founded a certain
he discovered the subatomic particle. It was the J, but it has something else. Yeah, let's okay. So
it's the J psi, which is also known as meson particle, which is subatomic flavor neutral meson consisting of a.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, really, really impressive person right there. Happy birthday. Creating something absolutely insane. But let's head on over and see if there's any famous birthdays that we want to head into, because there may be some more. We'll see if there's any more for today's birthday list.
They did actually think that it was completely theoretical, and it was mathematical fiction.
And he was able to discover it?
Yeah.
That's absolutely ridiculous. Super impressive stuff.
Yeah, interesting.
I'm seeing if there's any more. John Witherspoon. Let me look up John Witherspoon. Okay.
Oh, Johnson Water stuff. He's in all the Friday movies.
Yeah, that's super cool stuff. Yeah,
he's the dad.
Is he? Yeah, he plays the dad in
the one that smells up the bathroom, and he's like spraying all the air freshener in the air.
Yes,
and
he totally is.
He was telling he was telling him like Ice Cube to like stay in there.
Oh yes.
He was like, yeah, don't get out there, and he told him about he's got to go get another job and stuff.
Yes. Okay, I totally remember him. He's also a voice actor on the Boondocks.
Yeah, he voices Granddad.
No way, he voices Granddad.
Yeah, he voices Granddad. Of course he does. Robert Jebediah Freeman, John Witherspoon.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and Sam Jackson voices Rummy.
Oh, I knew. Yeah, I knew he voiced Rummy.
And have you ever seen Malcolm in the Middle?
Yes.
You know Stevie's dad?
Yes.
Stevie's dad voices Uncle Ruckus.
Really? That is so funny. Wow,
Yeah, Gary Anthony Williams.
he voices. That's really really funny. Wow, I mean, John Witherspoon, happy birthday! It's his birthday today as well. So did some really big stuff being in those Friday movies.
Yeah. Double checking that right here.
Make sure that you got the right guy. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Yep. Gary Anthony Williams. Abe.
That's hilarious. So happy birthday, John Witherspoon. Been a part of some really, really big stuff.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like we have any other crazy celebrity birthdays. None that I really recognize.
No, I wasn't seeing anything crazy unless you scroll down.
Yeah, I looked at all of them, and that's it.
Yeah. Wow.
That's where it stops. So John Witherspoon, happy birthday, and that's all the other names I know. So and now we got a little bit of Timberwolves news to head into, as we have clicked over on that minor jackpot to a $27.80 must-go prize, and we got a few players pretty close to being able to take this one home. But our Timberwolves, really great stuff. 24-23 on the season, finally on the winning side of stuff.
Oh yeah. The Thursday night NBA schedule features just 2 games. The nightcap features a matchup between the Golden State Warriors and the Minnesota Timberwolves in San Francisco. Golden State is 35-13 overall and 22-4 at home, with Minnesota bringing a 24-23 record into the contest.
We do have Kenny M, Bob O, both splitting that prize. Bob O 22 at Country Lounge, Kenny M at Monty's Sports Bar, both splitting that $27.80 must-go prize, and we're getting enrolled into a game number 18 of the broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
And that minor's going to continue to grow. It's not going to be able to get over into that 56 balls or less in this next game, but as it clicks over $100, it should be in the very next game. Yeah, in the very next game, it should click up to 56 balls or less.
Oh yeah. But yeah, the Minnesota bringing a 24-23 record into the contest. Draymond Green back, Andre Iguodala hip, and James Wiseman knee are out for the Warriors.
That's some big losses for the Warriors.
They are, and those are some pretty bad injuries to have. A back injury, that's not too good.
Well, yeah, and then we have Patrick Beverly out with the ankle injury, which he's questionable with the ankle injury, so he could be back. He's the emotional leader for the team, so just having him on the bench, I feel like really helps.
Yeah.
He can do a lot of work from there, and I mean I love it when he's healthy, but we can really play without him. Where I feel like missing James Wiseman is a huge detriment for that Warriors team, as well as losing Draymond Green, who is also that Warriors team's emotional leader, out for that game, and so I think it should bode well for our Timberwolves, who've been really hot lately.
Oh, yeah.
But the Warriors are a 6.5-point favorite in this game, and so Vegas definitely thinks the Warriors are the favorite. It's home for the Warriors. They're 35-13. I get it why they're picking them, but I don't think they're taking enough into account of how hot our Timberwolves have been lately, and how good Anthony Edwards has been able to score, coming off of that 40-point game that he just had.
Yeah.
But should be a high-scoring matchup, and Vegas thinks that as well.
Yeah, that'll be
What's the over/under for it?
The over/under should be 227.5.
Okay, so both teams combined scores equaling over that. That means both of them would have to score around 115 points to go the over, and I think that's a for sure to happen, especially in such a offensive-focused Golden State team, and such a team like ours, the Wolves,
that has a little bit of a lacking defense.
Yeah, I mean their defense is streaky.
It just changes depending. They just have a little bit of trouble keeping up with the fast breaks.
Yeah, well, see, this is what happens. I mean, they are on plays that they get stopped on.
Yeah,
they are 28th in defense after they get stopped on offense.
Ooh,
but if they score on offense, they are the #1 defensive team in the entire NBA.
That is crazy.
So they're just super streaky defensively. They're not horrible. they're not they're great at sometimes, they're horrible in others, and so it just really matters on when they're really focused in and playing well, and it seems like they would be focused in for a game like the Warriors. They won't have a good defensive matchup for Karl Anthony Towns where he can really take advantage of that James Wiseman-less defense, and we may be able to take advantage, score a lot of points, and so I'd bet on our Timberwolves and the over in this game. Where would you go?
I'm going over.
You're going over on that as well?
Jordy decided to go under. She said that you might not, and I was like, I don't know. This is Golden State Warriors. These are very highly offensive teams.
Very offensively based. And so I definitely agree with you. I think we're going to end up with, same pick. You're picking Timberwolves. I'm picking Timberwolves as well. And where do you think the score ends up? How many points does our Timberwolves score in this matchup?
130.
130. You're saying a high scoring. I'm gonna say 123.
Okay.
123 is.
I was gonna do 125, and then I was like, you know what?
130 is good. I mean, I'm gonna say it's gonna be the end score is gonna be 123 to 118.
I was gonna say somewhere around like 121. 121.
You already said 130. You can't take it back now.
Oh no, for the other.
Oh, for the other one, you're gonna say 120. 120.
Yeah, for Warriors. Yeah, 121.
121. Okay, so 130 to 121 for your prediction. I'm going with a 123 to 118 prediction, and so we'll see what happens in these games. See who wins, and we're both predicting Warriors though, and so both predicting Wolves though. So definitely should be a fun one as we take on those Warriors at 9 p.m. tonight.
Oh yeah, so we'll be seeing that a little bit, only a couple hours after we're all done with this. So
oh, nice. Yeah, but we have clicked over that minor jackpot. Moving on to a $28.40 must-go prize. Let's see who can take this one home. As people are one ball away, it should go out right here.
And we got Wed from Heidi's Bar and Sedan and Boa22 from Country Lounge St. Paul splitting up that $28 must-go prize. Good job, you guys.
Yeah, and taking home some Jackpot Hunter points. But let's talk about the players that have taken home the Twiking Zone points. And did you talk about the players last time? Or
I did.
Okay, so I
think so.
I get the players this time.
All right,
yes.
darn.
In 10th place, we got Dago11 over at Polar Lounge with 28,000 points. 8th place, we got a two-way tie between Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill and Rodway over at Broadway Pizza and Blaine, both with 32,000 points. 7th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar with 34,000 points. With 41,000 points in 5th place, we got Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park. 5th place, it's Brizo over at the Atomic Star Tavern with 41,000 points, tied up with Loser Dave. In 4th place, you predicted that tie in 5th place that Loser Dave was going to come out on top.
I did.
And so we'll see what happens as Brizo did get some wins today as well. We'll see where the shakeups land them. In 4th place, we got Steve over at our place on 3rd with 42,000 points, only 1,000 points ahead of that 5th place tie. 3rd place, it's Sinbob over at Corky's Bar Southaven with 46,000 points. Getting bumped back, both Steve and Sinbob both got bumped back by the player moving from 4th place all the way to 2nd place, Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 47,000 points. But then that number one player, he is Scrub-Eye over at VFW Blaine with 55,000 points. Wow. And before you head into these location standings, we only have 1 minute to get enrolled into this game number 19 of the broadcast. And make sure you're getting enrolled right now because that minor jackpot sitting at 56 balls or less could easily go out right here, right now. So make sure you guys are getting enrolled. If it hits over $200 and it doesn't go out in this game, you'll be clicking up to 60 balls or less, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to do it with just 45 seconds left to get enrolled.
Ooh, pardon me. And on the location side of things, in 10th place, we have Broadway Pizza Blaine at 34,000 points. In 9th place, previously in 8th place, we have Main Street Pub in Kimball at 37,000 points. In 8th place, previously in 7th, we have VFW Blaine at 40,000 points. In 7th place, previously in 6th, we have Corner Bar Goodhue at 44,000 points. Pardon me.
I know sometimes these standings really get to me too.
Yeah, they're just something else.
Yeah, they bring something out of me.
Yeah, in 6th place, previously in 8th, we have Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale at 47,000 points. In 5th place, we have Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato at 51,000 points. In 4th place, we have Corky's Bar Southaven at 62,000 points. In 3rd place, we have American Legion Fridley at 66,000 points. In 2nd place, we have our place on 3rd and Faribault at 84,000 points. And in 1st place, we have VFW Spring Lake Park at 148,000 points. Very solid standings. Not many switch-ups in these locations.
No, not at all. But
Just at the back end.
yeah, back end with that switch up for Titan Sports Saloon moving up in those standings.
Everyone from 5th place and forward just keeping their spot.
Excuse me. Yes, really, really good movement there. Passing and bumping back Corner Bar and Goodhue and VFW Blaine for Titan Sports Saloon. And then the rest of those locations, being able to stay in the same spot is a little impressive as well.
Yeah.
As those those locations continue to accumulate points. But do you have a race that you're watching out for?
Let's see.
I'm watching Corky's Bar South Haven American Legion Fridley.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's really close. I was thinking that Atomic Star Mankato might want to start gaining some points with how quickly Titan Sports Saloon is gaining those points.
Oh, yeah, I definitely am watching out for that Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato race with Titan Sports Saloon as they continue to rise. But I also got to always watch out for this location, as we were talking about it earlier.
Yeah,
always
Corner
calling
Bar
their name.
Goodhue. They're
Always calling their name, and they got some big-time players. They can gain points really, really rapidly. With only a, 3,000-point lead on them, Titan Sports Saloon does. I would be a little nervous that Corner Bar and Goodhue might shoot up in these standings, too.
Yeah, I could definitely see it happening.
But we are at 47 balls dropped in this game. We'll see 5 balls away for some of these players like Ambo, Bobo.
We got Yags out here tonight.
Oh, yeah, maybe trying to take home one of these great jackpots. He always comes out for those, but we're already at 52 balls dropped in this, and so it's going to be a little bit of a tougher win, but it could still happen. He needs to go out in the next 2 balls right here.
Possibly.
Doesn't look like it. We're moving on to a $39.60 must-go prize. But that also means that Miner's going to continue to grow into game number 20 of the broadcast.
Wow.
Already game number 20 for that jackpot. And so continue getting enrolled, and we got a winner.
Yeah, we got G-Balls over at Woody's Bar and Grill in Bayport taking home that $39 must-go prize. Good job.
Yeah, but we got some great Minnesota roadside attractions to hit for you guys. And this one's one of my favorites. It's the giant walleye in the walleye capital of the world.
Yeah. In 1965, Minnesota designated the walleye as the official state fish. Garrison quickly declared itself to be the walleye capital of the world due to its location next to Mill Lacs, a popular walleye fishing spot. A giant 15-foot-long walleye statue was placed adjacent to the Mill Lacs some years later to celebrate the town's claim to fame.
Yeah, and
it even has a name.
Yeah, we even talk about Millie Locks Lake all the time in our fishing report. So now you know, whenever you're talking about Millie Locks, that there is this
massive walleye right across from it.
Yeah.
That is so good to know. I wish I would have known this information earlier.
Yeah, now you know. Okay.
And its name is, I think it's Willie the Walleye.
Is it called Willie the Walleye?
It is.
I didn't even know it had a great nickname.
It did. Jordy looked it up.
Willie the Walleye? That's absolutely awesome. He's huge. An absolutely huge walleye.
Yeah, that's a massive walleye.
That's very, very impressive. It takes up multiple people. And oh, yeah, look up Willie the Walleye to make sure we...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
yeah. That's the walleye.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't mistake it. That is the walleye.
Good old Willie the Walleye.
It's like a Maury episode. That's the walleye.
Yeah, our roadside attraction of this one. Let's talk about what movies were released today in history.
Let's see what we got.
Yeah, I always like this one. Not that. Let's find it. There, here's a good one. This isn't the right day. This is July 24th. I don't need July 24th. I need other days. I need January 27th. Let's see if I can find anything. We got 30 seconds to get enrolled in this next one. That miner's still at 56 balls or less. As soon as it goes out, we'll be seeing it come out. But on this day, here we go. I got a good list right here. And yeah, this chart contains the top 10 movies based on daily domestic revenue recorded on January 27th.
So these are the movies that were in the top 10 based on domestic revenue. Okay. So these are the movies that were doing best on January 27th.
Oh, really? Okay, that makes... No, it looks like they were. Oh, wait, I don't even know. This could be just released on. Okay, movies that were released today. The Conductor. Let's look up The Conductor. That was released on today. The Conductor in 2018. It's based in 1925. A Dutch musician combats social opposition and becomes the first woman to successfully conduct a large orchestra.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it seems like a fun movie to watch. We
very
also
interesting.
got. Let's see what this one is about. I'm gonna look it up before I say it out loud. It could be a funny comedy. Let's see. Oh, it's a 1996 comedy. Who's in it? Oh, it's got John
Favreau.
Yeah, Favreau.
And Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn. Okay, I'm gonna say it. It's called Swingers. It was done in 1996. That's hilarious. It's got a bunch of big time actors. And yeah, it seems like one of those just really funny comedies where it's a bunch of guys that don't know how to pick up chicks acting like they know how to pick up chicks.
Oh yeah, I could see John Favreau really making his work in the bar.
That's great. We are at 47 balls dropped in this game. We'll see if anyone can take home this 56 ball or less minor as we got Halaplaya, Yoshi.
I can't do it quite as well.
Yeah, I used to be able as a child when I still hadn't hit puberty yet. I could do it really, really top tier, but I can't do it nearly as well anymore.
I used to be able to do Mario really well.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. You got before I could do Mickey Mouse really well before I hit puberty.
I like that.
That was a good one. What's up, guys? We got Mia Jim over at Stillwater Bowl over at Oak Park Heights taking home that must-go prize of $44.20. And that means that minor jackpot's clicking up to 60 balls or less. And so definitely doable in this because you just won it. You just won this must-go in 59 balls or less, Mia Jim. So we can definitely give it out in game number 21 of this broadcast. But no, when I do that, I was like, oh, did you get some more that got released today?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, awesome. Okay, we got an actual big-time list that has all the movies in it. Cool. Okay, you got any big ones?
A Dog's Purpose. That was the one where it talks about like it's all the different dogs like going through life. That was the one that made a bunch of people cry.
I like the Nanny McPhee.
Yeah, the 2006 version.
That's the 2006 version. So yes, that's a great movie. Love Nanny McPhee. It was one of my favorite childhood movies that I watched as a kid. Oh, so good. And then Thomas Brody, the main kid in that movie, who was a childhood actor, ended up having a pretty good career continuing it in the Maze Runner series.
Oh, yeah. And then also we have The Gray, released in 2012 with Liam Neeson. That one was really good.
Oh, I don't know if I don't think I've seen The Gray.
His job is basically he makes sure wolves don't attack oil drillers.
Really?
And they're all him and a lot of oil drillers have to they're going to a different job in a different area in Alaska, and the plane goes down, and then wolves just start picking them off one by one.
That's crazy.
And so they start doing
he becomes lone survivor kind of
Oh no, they start doing crazy stuff. They started off with shotgun shells taped to sticks with points on them. So they're called boomsticks.
Yeah.
And so you take them and you jam them into the animal,
and it would just
and the point on the stick hits the
hits
the center fire on the shotgun slug in it.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Well, that seems like a really insane movie.
Yeah, and we had Leisure Team, very low production movie made by a YouTube channel.
Really, I've never seen it.
Known for making Halo machinimas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They made one of the world's most popular ones.
Okay.
Apparently.
Oh, well, that's
Then
cool.
moved on from
Hey,
there.
don't forget about the Resident Evil movie that came out.
Yeah.
There was one of the Resident Evil movies that came out. I haven't watched really any of them.
I've only seen 2 of them.
I've seen the first 2. Yeah.
I played a couple of the games.
I haven't played the games. I wish I could, because I could go back to my childhood where I like actually would like get into games and stuff like that and try out more games. But now I'm so like removed from it that I just it's hard for me to get into those kinds of games anymore.
Yeah, I had a very childhood like bouncing around. A lot of movies, like old movies from my family and stuff, mostly.
Yeah,
I gotta watch. Yeah.
Big movie guy. Definitely loved watching those old movies. But let's talk about what you guys are playing right now, and that's Jackpot Hunter. And you guys are taking home some Jackpot Hunter points that are helping out with the standings. Let's just hop right into it, because in 9th place, we got 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar with 16,000 points, tied up with Keith over at Billy's Rockford. 2A Girl moving from 10th place into that 9th place tie. Keith moving back from 8th place into 9th place. Moving up from 9th place into 6th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill, tying up Tanker at Shady's Railside and Matt over at Shajang Boom Lounge, all with 18,000 points. 5th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar Grill with 20,000 points. With 23,000 points in 4th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. The number 3 player, it's Not Lucky at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 39,000 points. With 48,000 points in 2nd place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue. And then that number 1 player, it's Kev over at the Deer Stand with 52,000 points.
Yeah, only 4,000 points ahead of Bobo. A little close.
Now we'll see where it happens. You predicted Bobo to be able to catch up to Kev, and we'll see what happens, as definitely some shakeups could occur, because every single night there's a lot of points that go out.
Oh, yeah. And on the location side of thing, in 10th place, previously in 9th, we have Country Lounge in St. Paul at 23,000 points. In 9th place, we have Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville at 24,000 points. In 8th place, previously in 7th place, we have Shajanky Boom Lounge at Grand Meadow at 26,000 points. In 6th place, in a tie with Carboni's Pizza and CR Billiards, Coon Rapids,
we got Rocket over at Eagles of Wantana taking home that jackpot of $316. Add on that $64 Musco prize, and you get a good chunk of change into your pocket, Rocket. Good job, Rocket, over at Eagles of Wantana.
Yeah, taking home that $370.95. Good job.
Yeah, quick math right there.
Thanks.
Good stuff. But you're talking about those location standings.
Definitely was off, because it was actually 380.
Oh, okay. I didn't do the quick math. I do not claim to be a tabulator, and I will never be. We got 2 minutes and 25 seconds to get enrolled into this next game. It's going to be game number 22 of this Jackpot Hunter. So we only got 2 more games of Jackpot Hunter. Continue to get enrolled and press play for 2 more shots at earning some Jackpot Hunter points and some prizes.
Oh, yeah. And as I was saying earlier, we have Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale in a tie with Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, Coon Rapids at 28,000 points. In 5th place, we have Duff's Tavern on Main and Vermilion at 29,000 points. In 4th place, we have Concordia Lane's New Ulm at 30,000 points. In 3rd place, we have the Deer Stand in Deerwood at 33,000 points. And in 2nd place, we have Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl Dayton at 45,000 points. And at 109,000 points, in 1st place, we have Corner Bar Goodhue.
Whew, Corner Bar and Goodhue dominating these things over double the next location.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, there are some tight races outside of Corner Bar and Goodhue because, I mean, there's not really a race for Corner Bar and Goodhue, as they are in a league of their own. But, I mean, Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl only with 45,000 points, just over 10,000 points ahead of the Deer Stand in Deerwood, who has a big-time player like Kev playing at it.
Yeah.
And I'll also be watching out for Concordia Lanes, who's only 3,000 points behind the Deer Stand.
Yeah, and then you have Duff's Tavern on Main, who are really only 1,000 points behind Concordia Lanes.
Yeah, after that, it just gets even tighter.
Yeah, and then behind it, another 1,000 points. And then they're in a tie, and then 2,000 points behind them, and another 2,000, and then another 1,000.
Yeah, it's really
so close.
It's really tight-knit in these standings.
It gets so close all the way up until the gap between 3rd and 2nd, and then it gets a little further away. But other than that, close standings.
3rd all the way through 10th. Any shakeups can happen. Only 10,000 points separating 10th place through to 3rd place. And then it is, what is it? It's 12,000 points from the 3rd place to the 2nd place. And then it gets to, what is it?
55,000 points.
Yeah, something absolutely ridiculous. I think it's even more than that, than 55,000, because I think you have to add in another 9,000 onto that to actually make it the true score. So it would be 64,000 points. a 64,000 point lead on Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl Corner Bar and Goodhue has. Absolutely ridiculous. But we are now in game number 22, the last of 2 games of Jackpot Hunter. So really, really crazy stuff. $21 on this must-go prize. As I see some players out there, apparently a lot of people want Brittany. So you got competition, guy, over there.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're playing at, but they're still playing. We got.
I want to change their name to I Want Jackpot.
Yeah, we got Pambo out there. A lot of fun stuff, but we have this day in history, which is, I mean, it's not quite as fun, but it's one that's definitely worth remembering as it was huge in just helping out a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. Pardon me. On this day in January 27th, 1945, Soviet troops entered Auschwitz, Poland, freeing the survivors of the network of concentration camps and finally revealing to the world the depth of the horrors perpetrated there.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely horrible what happened there, but it was great when we were able to have that success and get those people out of those camps.
Yeah.
And I mean, saved a ton of lives being able to get there, and so it's a huge day in history.
Yeah, huge.
But we are at 43 balls dropped in this game, and we got players already 8 balls away. We'll see if they can take home this 49-ball major because that is still available, but it's going to have to happen in the next few balls. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, but I've seen crazier things happen with this broadcaster right here. Nope. Moving on to a $21.80 must-go prize. As we already got some players 6 balls away, we'll see if they can take this one home. But we have let's see if there's any other things that happened.
Oh, it looks like it's right there, January 27th.
Yeah, let's look up what happened this day in history. Yeah, that happened, but we got a winner on this one before we talk about some more days in history.
Yeah, we have Lucky from Finlayson Municipal Bar in Finlayson taking home that $21 must-go prize. Good job, Lucky.
Yeah, good job. As we now get enrolled into the final game of the broadcast, we have. Yeah, let's go to sports.
Oh wow, that's an interesting one.
What one?
First atomic detonation at the Nevada test site.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, here we go. We got Monica Sells wins first Grand Slam title since being attacked. What? So the Siberian-born tennis player, the former #1 women's player in the world, defeated Germany's player to win the Australian Opening. This was her first Grand Slam title since she was stabbed, and so it was a professed fan of German tennis champion Steffi Graf during the quarterfinals of the Citizen Cup tournament. Wow. And then was able to make a comeback and get the win after that. That's absolutely crazy.
That's gnarly.
So, I mean, that's a crazy
Good for
thing.
her.
Good for her. I mean, not a lot of people, I think, could come back because not only was she just like attacked out and just random everyday stuff, she got attacked at a tennis match. It would be hard for me to ever like do tennis again for that.
That is crazy. Have you ever seen the video of Ronald Reagan a little bit after an assassination attempt when a balloon popped at one of his rallies and he goes, "Missed me." Like it was a gunshot. He goes, after an assassination attempt that happened previously.
I don't know how you say that.
Yeah, he just goes, then he laughs. He goes, "Missed me." And then he starts chuckling as he's reading whatever speech he was saying.
That is insane. That would be so intimidated by that man.
Teddy Roosevelt finished his speech after he got shot.
All that is ridiculous. I could never do that myself. Those people are, they can.
I'm leaving.
I would be like, I'm shot. I'm done. Like, I'm getting out of here. Like
toodaloo.
And I'm definitely not reacting like, "Missed me." like joking about.
Like after someone tried to kill me like a week prior or something, a balloon pops at my speech, I'm ducking.
Oh, I'm for sure ducking.
And then checking.
Yeah, no, I will not get that. Probably never will. We do have 5 seconds to get enrolled in this final game of Jackpot Hunter. So make sure you guys get enrolled, and now you have no more shot at getting enrolled, and now we're in the game. And so balls dropping. We got a $21.20 must-go prize, a minor jackpot of $53.75 that you can win 52 balls or less, a major jackpot of $8,689 that you can win 49 balls or less, and then a mega jackpot of 100 grand that you can win in 43 balls or less. But as we are in this final game of Jackpot Hunter, we should talk about our charity spotlight.
Oh, yeah.
And this week, it is the VFW Post 1216 Austin. Their mission is to honor the dead by helping the living through veteran service, community service, national security, and a strong national defense. They're going out in their community trying to make a difference.
Yeah, very important charity. And it's just really such a good thing to...
Oh, yeah, always supporting those veterans.
Yeah.
We love our VFWs.
Oh, yeah. And if you want to support that, go to check out VFW Austin. They're third in PGL. And maybe we can see them make that first place jump.
Hey,
again.
I made the prediction that next week that they were going to be back in first once again, and we'll see if they can happen. You actually made the prediction that they were going to fall back even farther.
Yeah, I know.
And
but, they
so,
still deserve to have a little hope.
I think they deserve, to have a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can give out any of these prizes as we are closing in on that 49-ball major. We got players 8 balls away. Black Bear, good to have the musician. Fred Trish out there, a big-time bingo winner. We got one more ball to go to see if we can give out the major. Doesn't look like it's happening. We're moving on to a minor jackpot. We'll see if we can give it out in this next ball right here. Not happening here. We're going to be moving on to that $21.20 must-go prize as we still got players 5 balls away now from winning this prize.
Super close.
But you looked up a little bit of music history.
Yeah.
And what were you able to find?
I was just looking at like what happened a little bit on this day. In 2018, a kind of sad thing. Huey Lewis from Huey Lewis in the News loses his hearing before a concert in Dallas. He does the show singing way out of pitch and is later diagnosed with Meniere's disease, which is a rare condition that causes his hearing to come and go. Oh, and we have a winner, player over at Nieswell Legion in Nieswell, taking home that $21 must-go prize. Good job, player.
Yeah, well, let's see. This day in music. Elvis Presley single Heartbreak Hotel was released by RCA Records, who just purchased Presley's contract from Sun Records for $35,000. The song sold to 300,000 copies in the first week and would eventually sell over 1 million, becoming Elvis's first gold record.
Wow, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
David Bowie had 2 on this. Once in 71 and once in 76. In 71, it's the first time he's in the United States, and it was only for interviews, in which he didn't perform. He only had interviews scheduled in the U.S. And he caused a stir by wearing a dress to many of the appearents.
Wow.
Yeah, apparently
hey,
they were upset about that.
trendsetter.
I know,
trendsetter.
Right? That's David Bowie. That's just David Bowie. That's always him.
Yeah, him and Dennis Rodman, trendsetters with the whole dress thing.
Yeah, and do you know on this day in history, Elvis Presley also had another one where his song Can't Help Falling in Love with You is certified gold.
Wow, that's cool. John Lennon wrote, recorded, and mixed his new single, Instant Karma, all in one day. It ranks as one of the fastest released songs in pop music history and was recorded at London Abbey's Road studio and arrived in stores only 10 days later. So that happened today.
How do we miss this? This is a big one.
What?
The drummer for Pink Floyd, Nick Mason, was born in Birmingham, England today.
Really?
1944.
How was that not on any of our celebrity birthday lists?
I know.
Absolutely ridiculous.
That's Pink Floyd. Come on now.
We do have just 40 seconds to get enrolled in this final game of Lucky 4 Bingo, where we have $56,000 on the line. So continue to get enrolled and press play on this lovely Thursday. But we got to move on from the music history.
Oh, yeah.
And we got to talk about our PGL standings.
Oh, yeah.
Which, I think I talked about the players last time.
Yeah, so I'll take him on.
You?
In 10th place, we have RCD over at Pebble Creek Golf Course at 227,000 points. In 9th place, we have Big Pimpin' over at Incline Station Bowling Center at 236,000
Just
points.
got signed up at PGL.World.
Heck yeah, he did. In 8th place, we got Big Dog from Rustic Swoon at 237,000 points. In 7th place, we have Sarah Honey from VFW Austin at 251,000 points. In 6th place, we have Brizo from Underground Bar and Grill at 256,000 points. In 5th place, previously in 4th, getting pushed back by Nixon, we have Kick Your Arizona at the Beach Club Bar and Grill at 263,000 points. In 4th place, doing the pushing, we got Nixon for VFW Roosevelt at 264,000 points. And then we have the real person doing the pushing. In 3rd place, previously in 5th, we have Wet Santa from Duffy's Bar and Grill at 320,000 points. In 2nd place, we have Keith from Billy's Roxford at 329,000 points. And in 1st place, we have Bam Bam from Stewartville Legion Post at 39,000 points.
We'll see if we can
398,000 points.
Yeah, good job, Bam Bam. We'll see if we can give this one out. Doesn't look like it happened. Nad is 2 balls away. But these locations standing sit 10th place Cabin Bar in Nicolette, 9th place LJ's in Miltona, 8th place Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. In 7th place, we got VFW Northfield, 6th place the 3rd Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake, 5th place Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter, 4th place Beck's Pub in Becker, 3rd place VFW Austin, and in 2nd place we got American Legion Cleveland, with the #1 location being Neeson's Gaylord.
Hey, good job, Neeson's Gaylord, with that 1 million point club.
Hey, big
First
time
to
crew
make
out
it.
there. Yags crew, good to see you over at Eagles St. Cloud. 1 ball away trying to take home this $15 must-go prize.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I think the Yags crew isn't here for these jackpots. I think the Yags crew is here for the Skull Bingo jackpots that are after this.
Oh, yeah,
because we
they're
got
here for that.
40,000, 23,000, and even more jackpots in that Skull Bingo. But we do have a winner. It's Bobo22 over at Country Lounge, taking home $15 on this one. But stick around. Skull Bingo, great
Skull
jackpots
Bingo.
available. It's probably our best jackpot. $40,000 coverall, $23,000 large frame, and an $858 line prize. You do not want to miss out on this, because you are probably going to make our jackpot list tomorrow if you do play.
Oh, yeah, you probably are. And just remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
See you guys. See ya. Hey guys, and we love giving out jackpots all the time, and so we've given out 9 jackpots for the rolling week, making our season total for 30 jackpots for season 11.
Oh yeah, that's super exciting, but we had 4 going out just this past weekend. Starting off with Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill, taking home $35,597.
That is a huge jackpot for Godness, but we also had a Trailey over at Malone's Bar and Grill take home $705.
Oh yes, but we also had Keither over at Broadway Pizza in Coon Rapids taking home a whopping $675.
Yeah, great jackpot for that Saturday, but Sunday had a great jackpot as well, as Kev over at the beer stand took home $4,755 to wrap up the weekend.
Oh yeah, but if you guys want to be winning all of those jackpots, make sure you guys are coming out and playing Pilot games all day long.
Hey guys, and we know the Twiking Zone, it's always crazy. There's always shakeups happening all the time, but I did not expect coming into today for there to be so many ties in 8th place.
Oh yeah, it's starting it off in 8th place. It was Melissa at Willard's Bar Bacchus, Yo-Yo at Duff's Tavern on Main, Julie at VFW Spring Lake Park, and Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon, all jumping in and tying it up with S&S at American Legion Fridley. Now, all of those players with 18,000 points.
That is a lot of points for that large of a tie.
Oh yeah, but next up in 7th place, we got Fat Cutta at the Route 65 Pub and Grub with 19,000. Next up, 6th place, it goes to Dago 11 at the Polar Lounge with 20,000. 4th place, it's Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 25,000. 4th place, it's Sinbob at Corky's Bar South Haven with 27,000 points. Next up in 3rd place, it's Broadway at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 30,000 points. That's quite a big jump up from Sinbob. But 2nd place is Steve at Our Place on 3rd with 34,000. And the winner right now, our number 1 player in the Twiking Zone, is Scrub Eye at a VFW Blaine with 44,000 points.
Oh yeah, top tier player Scrub Eye. I know he's always getting wins all week long, and so people are gonna have to be working to be able to catch up to him.
That's right.
But our location staying, there is some heavy risers. But in 10th place, we got Route 65 Pub and Grub in East Bethel with 20,000 points. With 22,000 points in 9th place, we got the Sunshine Depot in Elk River. 8th place, it's VFW Blaine with 26,000 points. With 31,000 points in 7th place, we have a top tier location, Corner Bar in Goodhue. Reigning champions in these standings.
That's right.
In 6th place, we got Broadway Pizza in Blaine with 32,000 points. With 34,000 points in 5th place, we got Our Place on 3rd in Faribault. 4th place, it's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 35,000 points. With 41,000 points in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. 2nd place, Corky's Bar South Haven with 46,000 points. But then the number 1 location is in the 100,000 point club with 101,000 points. It's VFW Spring Lake Park, really dominating this season so far and making it tough for any location to catch up.
Oh yeah, they've been absolutely killing it. But if you want to be earning those points for the Twiking Zone, make sure you guys are coming out to play that Vikings bingo 12 to 1 every single day.
Hey guys, and we love our PGL nights on Tuesday and Wednesday, and all the points that accumulate during those nights all go towards those PGL standings, which are so fun and so jam-packed.
Oh yeah, it's been really fun seeing how this season kick-starts. But starting off in 10th with our players, it's Sarah Honey at VFW Austin with 132,000 points. 9th place, it's Lulu at American Legion Fridley with 137,000. 8th place, it's BT Hodgman over at the Boulevard Bar and Grill with 143,000 points. 7th place, it's Lou Bear at VFW St. James with 146,000. 6th place, it's Worksies over at HR Pesties with 148,000. 5th place, it's Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 162,000. 4th place, it's Wet Santa over at Max's on Main with 174,000. With 205,000, it's Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill. In second place, it's RCD at Pebble Creek Golf Course with 227,000 points. And our number one PGL player right now is Bam Bam over at the Stewartville Legion Post with 247,000 PGL points.
Yeah, really killing it is Bam Bam. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
making the Rebels proud.
Oh, I would say so.
In 10th place in our location standings, we got Stewartville Legion Post with 432,000 points. With 434,000 points in 9th place, we got Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter. 8th place, it's VFW Northfield with 435,000 points. With 440,000 points in 7th place, we got the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 6th place, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 539,000 points. 5th place, Sheps on 6 and Brainerd with 545,000 points. With 558,000 points in 4th place, we got LJ's in Meltona. 3rd place is Beck's Pub and Becker with 581,000 points. With 589,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Cleveland, and then that number 1 location is VFW Austin with 670,000 points.
Wow, that is impressive. Going into the 3rd week with already that many points, but make sure you guys are coming out for our MegaSota game night as well as our Wild Wednesday for a chance at earning those PGL points.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
What is up, you guys? And if you know about those brand new rules of Jackpot Hunter, we've been giving out jackpots like crazy, and that means that all of you guys have been getting awesome points for the Jackpot Hunter standings.
Oh yeah, in 8th place. Yeah, we start off in 8th place because it starts off with a 3-way tie. It's Bam Bam at Stewartville Legion Post, Patriot 22 at the Muddy Cow Coon Rapids, and Win Please at Duff's Tavern on Main, all with 9,000 points in that 8th place spot. In 7th place, we got none other than Big Mike over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 10,000 points. With 12,000 points in 6th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 5th place, it's Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 15,000 points. Godness got a great jackpot over the weekend.
That's right.
4th place, it's Matt over at Shajank Boom Lounge with 17,000 points. With 18,000 points in 3rd place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand. 2nd place, it's Bobo at Corner Bar Goodhue with 26,000 points. And then that number 1 player heading into the 3rd week of Season 11 is Not Lucky at Corner Bar Goodhue with 27,000 points.
Oh yeah, I love to see it. But on the location side of things, ties have been absolutely crazy. Starting off in 9th, it's the Deer Stand over in Deerwood and the Beach Club Bar and Grill in Lakeland, both tied up in 9th with 16,000 points. In 7th place, we got the Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville and Sunshine Depot in Elk River, both tied up with 19,000. 6th place right now is Country Lounge in St. Paul with 20,000. 5th place, it's Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 22,000. 4th place, jumping from unranked, it's Jank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow with 24,000. 3rd place, it's Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 28,000. 2nd place right now is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 40,000. And then our number 1 location right now in the Jackpot Hunter standings is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 65,000.
Oh yeah, well, 4 to 6. Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. Don't miss out on it. Huge jackpots going out all the time. there it is.
53 balls.
Hey guys, and we do this all for one specific purpose, and that's because every time you guys play Pilot Games, play one of the Etabs, you guys are giving a little bit of money to a charity that helps out your community. So we like to highlight a specific charity every single week, and last week's charity spotlight was Merrick Inc.
Oh yeah, and they do some amazing work, and they've proudly provided life enrichment activities and meaningful work to adults with intellectual or developmental disabilities in the northeastern Twin Cities since 1964. They are wayfinders connecting clients to businesses and our local communities.
Oh yeah, and the best thing is, some top pilot locations support this charity, like Roddy's Bar in Oakdale and Bleachers in Maplewood, so definitely go out and play there. And like we always say, remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day! Woo!
entertainment, the people watching.
Cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and we love giving out jackpots all the time, and so we've given out 9 jackpots for the rolling week, making our season total for 30 jackpots for season 11.
Oh yeah, that's super exciting, but we had 4 going out just this past weekend. Starting off with Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill, taking home $35,597.
That is a huge jackpot for Godness, but we also had a Trailey over at Malone's Bar and Grill take home $705.
Oh yes, but we also had Keither over at Broadway Pizza in Coon Rapids taking home a whopping $675.
Yeah, great jackpot for that Saturday, but Sunday had a great jackpot jackpot as well, as Kev over at the beer stand took home $4,755 to wrap up the weekend.
Oh yeah, but if you guys want to be winning all of those jackpots, make sure you guys are coming out and playing pilot games all day long.
Hey guys, and we know the Twiking Zone, it's always crazy. There's always shakeups happening all the time, but I did not expect coming into today for there to be so many ties in 8th place.
Oh yeah, it's starting it off in 8th place. It was Melissa at Willard's Bar Bacchus, Yo-Yo at Duff's Tavern on Main, Julie at VFW Spring Lake Park, and Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon, all jumping in and tying it up with S&S at American Legion Fridley. Now, all of those players with 18,000 points.
That is a lot of points for that large of a tie.
Oh yeah, but next up in 7th place, we got Fat Cutta at the Route 65 Pub and Grub with 19,000. Next up, 6th place, it goes to Dago 11 at the Polar Lounge with 20,000. 4th place, it's Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 25,000. 4th place, it's Sinbob at Corky's Bar South Haven with 27,000 points. Next up in 3rd place, it's Broadway at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 30,000 points. That's quite a big jump up from Sinbob. But 2nd place is Steve at Our Place on 3rd with 34,000. And the winner right now, our number 1 player in the Twiking Zone, is Scrub Eye at a VFW Blaine with 44,000 points.
Oh yeah, top tier player Scrub Eye. I know he's always getting wins all week long, and so people are gonna have to be working to be able to catch up to him.
That's right.
But our location staying, there is some heavy risers. But in 10th place, we got Route 65 Pub and Grub in East Bethel with 20,000 points. With 22,000 points in 9th place, we got the Sunshine Depot in Elk River. 8th place, it's VFW Blaine with 26,000 points. With 31,000 points in 7th place, we have a top tier location, Corner Bar in Goodhue. Reigning champions in these standings. In 6th place, we got Broadway Pizza in Blaine with 32,000 points. With 34,000 points in 5th place, we got Our Place on 3rd in Faribault. 4th place, it's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 35,000 points. With 41,000 points in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. 2nd place, Corky's Bar South Haven with 46,000 points. But then the number 1 location is in the 100,000 point club with 101,000 points. It's VFW Spring Lake Park, really dominating the season so far and making it tough for any location to catch up.
Oh yeah, they've been absolutely killing it. But if you want to be earning those points for the Twiking Zone, make sure you guys are coming out to play that Vikings Bingo 12 to 1 every single day.
Hey guys, and we love our PGL nights on Tuesday and Wednesday, and all the points that accumulate during those nights all go towards those PGL standings, which are so fun and so jam-packed.
Oh yeah, it's been really fun seeing how this season kick-starts. But starting off in 10th with our players, it's Sarah Honey at VFW Austin with 132,000 points. 9th place, it's Lulu at American Legion Fridley with 137,000. 8th place, it's BT Hodgman over at the Boulevard Bar and Grill with 143,000 points. 7th place, it's Lou Bear at VFW St. James with 146,000. 6th place, it's Worksies over at HR Pesties with 148,000. 5th place, it's Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 162,000. 4th place, it's Wet Santa over at Max's on Main with 174,000. With 205,000, it's Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill. In 2nd place, it's RCD at Pebble Creek Golf Course with 227,000 points. And our number 1 PGL player right now is Bam Bam over at the Stewartville Legion Post with 247,000 PGL points.
Yeah, really killing it is Bam Bam. I mean,
oh yeah.
Making the Rebels proud.
Oh, I would say so.
In 10th place in our location standings, we got Stewartville Legion Post with 432,000 points. With 434,000 points in 9th place, we got Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter. 8th place, it's VFW Northfield with 435,000 points. With 440,000 points in 7th place, we got the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 6th place, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 539,000 points. Fifth place, Sheps on 6 and Brainerd with 545,000 points. With 558,000 points in fourth place, we got LJ's in Meltona. Third place is Beck's Pub and Becker with 581,000 points. With 589,000 points in second place, we got American Legion Cleveland, and then that number one location is VFW Austin with 670,000 points.
Wow, that is impressive. Going into the third week with already that many points, but make sure you guys are coming out for our MegaSota game night as well as our Wild Wednesday for a chance at earning those PGO points.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
You guys, and if you know about those brand new rules of Jackpot Hunter, we've been giving out jackpots like crazy, and that means that all of you guys have been getting awesome points for the Jackpot Hunter standings.
Oh yeah, in 8th place. Yeah, we start off in 8th place because it starts off with a 3-way tie. It's Bam Bam at Stewartville Legion Post, Patriot 22 at the Muddy Cow Coon Rapids, and Win Please at Duff's Tavern on Main, all with 9,000 points in that 8th place spot. In 7th place, we got none other than Big Mike over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 10,000 points. With 12,000 points in 6th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 5th place, it's Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 15,000 points. Godness got a great jackpot over the weekend.
That's right.
4th place, it's Matt over at Shajank Boom Lounge with 17,000 points. With 18,000 points in 3rd place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand. 2nd place, it's Bobo at Corner Bar Goodhue with 26,000 points. And then that number one player heading into the 3rd week of season 11 is Not Lucky at Corner Bar Goodhue with 27,000 points.
Oh yeah, I love to see it. But on the location side of things, ties have been absolutely crazy. Starting off in 9th, it's the Deer Stand over in Deerwood and the Beach Club Bar and Grill in Lakeland, both tied up in 9th with 16,000 points. In 7th place, we got the Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville and Sunshine Depot in Elk River, both tied up with 19,000. 6th place right now is Country Lounge in St. Paul with 20,000. 5th place, it's Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 22,000. 4th place, jumping from unranked, it's the Jank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow with 24,000. 3rd place, it's Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 28,000. 2nd place right now is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 40,000. And then our number one location right now in the Jackpot Hunter standings is Corner Bar and Goodhue with 65,000.
Oh yeah, well, 4 to 6. Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. Don't miss out on it. Huge jackpots going out all the time. There it is, 53 balls. Hey guys, and we do this all for one specific purpose, and that's because every time you guys play Pilot Games, play one of the Etabs, you guys are giving a little bit of money to a charity that helps out your community. So we like to highlight a specific charity every single week, and last week's charity spotlight was Merrick Inc.
Oh yeah, and they do some amazing work, and they've proudly provided life enrichment activities and meaningful work to adults with intellectual or developmental disabilities in the northeastern Twin Cities since 1964. They are wayfinders connecting clients to businesses and our local communities.
Oh yeah, and the best thing is some top pilot locations support this charity, like Roddy's Bar in Oakdale and Bleachers in Maplewood, so definitely go out and play there. And like we always say, remember, when you play pilot games, your community wins.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skull, 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 baby! Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson!
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and we love giving out jackpots all the time, and so we've given out 9 jackpots for the rolling week, making our season total for 30 jackpots for season 11.
Oh yeah, that's super exciting, but we had 4 going out just this past weekend. Starting off with Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill, taking home $35,597.
That is a huge jackpot for Godness, but we also had a Trailey over at Malone's Bar and Grill take home $705.
Oh yes, but we also had Keither over at Broadway Pizza in Coon Rapids taking home a whopping $675.
Yeah, great jackpot for that Saturday, but Sunday had a great jackpot as well, as Kev over at the beer stand took home $4,755 to wrap up the weekend.
Oh yeah, but if you guys want to be winning all of those jackpots, make sure you guys are coming out and playing Pilot games all day long.
Hey guys, and we know the Twiking Zone, it's always crazy. There's always shakeups happening all the time, but I did not expect coming into today for there to be so many ties in 8th place.
Oh yeah, it's starting it off in 8th place. It was Lisa at Willard's Bar Bacchus, Yo-Yo at Duff's Tavern on Main, Julie at VFW Spring Lake Park, and Elsa at Titan Sports Loon, all jumping in and tying it up with S&S at American Legion Fridley. Now, all of those players with 18,000 points.
That is a lot of points for that large of a tie.
Oh yeah, but next up in 7th place, we got Fat Cutta at the Route 65 Pub and Grub with 19,000. Next up, 6th place, it goes to Dago 11 at the Polar Lounge with 20,000. 4th place, it's Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 25,000. 4th place, it's Sinbob at Corky's Bar South Haven with 27,000 points. Next up in 3rd place, it's Broadway at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 30,000 points. That's quite a big jump up from Sinbob, but 2nd place is Steve at Our Place on 3rd with 34,000. And the winner right now, our number 1 player in the Twiking Zone, is Scrub Eye at a VFW Blaine with 44,000 points.
Oh yeah, top tier player Scrub Eye. I know he's always getting wins all week long, and so people are gonna have to be working to be able to catch up to him.
That's right.
But our location staying, there is some heavy risers. But in 10th place, we got Route 65 Pub and Grub in East Bethel with 20,000 points. With 22,000 points in 9th place, we got the Sunshine Depot in Elk River. 8th place, it's VFW Blaine with 26,000 points. With 31,000 points in 7th place, we have a top tier location, Corner Bar in Goodhue. Reigning champions in these standings.
Right.
In 6th place, we got Broadway Pizza in Blaine with 32,000 points. With 34,000 points in 5th place, we got Our Place on 3rd in Faribault. 4th place, it's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 35,000 points. With 41,000 points in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. 2nd place, Corky's Bar South Haven with 46,000 points. But then the number 1 location is in the 100,000 point club with 101,000 points. It's VFW Spring Lake Park, really dominating this season so far and making it tough for any location to catch up.
Oh yeah, they've been absolutely killing it. But if you want to be earning those points for the Twiking Zone, make sure you guys are coming out to play that Vikings bingo 12 to 1 every single day.
Hey guys, and we love our PGL nights on Tuesday and Wednesday, and all the points that accumulate during those nights all go towards those PGL standings, which are so fun and so jam-packed.
Oh yeah, it's been really fun seeing how this season kick starts. But starting off in 10th with our players, it's Sarah Honey at VFW Austin with 132,000 points. 9th place, it's Lulu at American Legion Fridley with 137,000. 8th place, it's BT Hodgman over at the Boulevard Bar and Grill with 143,000 points. 7th place, it's Lou Bear at VFW St. James with 146,000. 6th place, it's Worksies over at HR Pesties with 148,000. 5th place, it's Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 162,000. 4th place, it's Wet Santa over at Max's on Main with 174,000. With 205,000, it's Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill. In second place, it's RCD at Pebble Creek Golf Course with 227,000 points. And our number one PGL player right now is Bam Bam over at the Stewartville Legion Post with 247,000 PGL points.
Yeah, really killing it is Bam Bam. I mean,
oh yeah.
Making the Rebels proud.
Oh, I would say so.
In 10th place in our location standings, we got Stewartville Legion Post with 432,000 points. With 434,000 points in 9th place, we got Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter. 8th place, it's VFW Northfield with 435,000 points. With 440,000 points in 7th place, we got the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 6th place, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 539,000 points. 5th place, Sheps on 6 and Brainerd with 545,000 points. With 558,000 points in 4th place, we got LJ's in Meltona. 3rd place is Beck's Pub and Becker with 581,000 points. With 589,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Cleveland, and then that number 1 location is VFW Austin with 670,000 points.
Wow, that is impressive. Going into the 3rd week with already that many points, but make sure you guys are coming out for our MegaSota game night as well as our Wild Wednesday for a chance at earning those PGL points.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
You guys, and if you know about those brand new rules of Jackpot Hunter, we've been giving out jackpots like crazy, and that means that all of you guys have been getting awesome points for the Jackpot Hunter standings.
Oh yeah, in 8th place. Yeah, we start off in 8th place because it starts off with a 3-way tie. It's Bam Bam at Stewartville Legion Post, Patriot 22 at the Muddy Cow Coon Rapids, and Win Please at Duff's Tavern on Main, all with 9,000 points in that 8th place spot. In 7th place, we got none other than Big Mike over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 10,000 points. With 12,000 points in 6th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 5th place, it's Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 15,000 points. Godness got a great jackpot over the weekend.
That's right.
4th place, it's Matt over at Shajank Boom Lounge with 17,000 points. With 18,000 points in 3rd place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand. 2nd place, it's Bobo at Corner Bar Goodhue with 26,000 points. And then that number 1 player heading into the 3rd week of Season 11 is Not Lucky at Corner Bar Goodhue with 27,000 points.
Oh yeah, I love to see it. But on the location side of things, ties have been absolutely crazy. Starting off at 9th, it's the Deer Stand over in Deerwood and the Beach Club Bar and Grill in Lakeland, both tied up in 9th with 16,000 points. In 7th place, we got the Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville and Sunshine Depot in Elk River, both tied up with 19,000. 6th place right now is Country Lounge in St. Paul with 20,000. 5th place, it's Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 22,000. 4th place, jumping from unranked, it's Jank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow with 24,000. 3rd place, it's Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 28,000. 2nd place right now is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 40,000. And then our number 1 location right now in the Jackpot Hunter standings is Corner Bar and Goodhue with 65,000.
Oh yeah, well, 4 to 6. Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. Don't miss out on it. Huge jackpots going out all the time. There it is. 53
balls.
Hey guys, and we do this all for one specific purpose, and that's because every time you guys play Pilot Games, play one of the Etabs, you guys are giving a little bit of money to a charity that helps out your community. So we like to highlight a specific charity every single week, and last week's charity spotlight was Merrick Inc.
Oh yeah, and they do some amazing work, and they've proudly provided life enrichment activities and meaningful work to adults with intellectual or developmental disabilities in the northeastern Twin Cities since 1964. They are wayfinders connecting clients to businesses and our local communities.
Oh yeah, and the best thing is some top pilot locations support this charity, like Roddy's Bar in Oakdale and Bleachers in Maplewood, so definitely go out and play there. And like we always say, remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skull, 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 baby! Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson!
Have a really nice day! Woo!
entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and we love giving out jackpots all the time, and so we've given out 9 jackpots for the rolling week, making our season total for 30 jackpots for season 11.
Oh yeah, that's super exciting, but we had 4 going out just this past weekend. Starting off with Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill, taking home $35,597.
That is a huge jackpot for Godness, but we also had a Trailey over at Malone's Bar and Grill take home $705.
Oh, yes, but we also had Keither over at Broadway Pizza in Coon Rapids taking home a whopping $675.
Yeah, great jackpot for that Saturday, but Sunday had a great jackpot as well, as Kev over at the beer stand took home $4,755 to wrap up the weekend.
Oh, yeah, but if you guys want to be winning all of those jackpots, make sure you guys are coming out and playing Pilot games all day long.
Hey guys, and we know the Twiking Zone, it's always crazy. There's always shakeups happening all the time, but I did not expect coming into today for there to be so many ties in 8th place.
Oh yeah, it's starting it off in 8th place. It was Melissa at Willard's Bar Bacchus, Yo-Yo at Duff's Tavern on Main, Julie at VFW Spring Lake Park, and Elsa at Titan Sports Loon, all jumping in and tying it up with S&S at American Legion Fridley. Now, all of those players with 18,000 points.
That is a lot of points for that large of a tie.
Oh yeah, but next up in 7th place, we got Fat Cutta at the Route 65 Pub and Grub with 19,000. Next up, 6th place, it goes to Dago 11 at the Polar Lounge with 20,000. 4th place, it's Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 25,000. 4th place, it's Sinbob at Corky's Bar, South Haven with 27,000 points. Next up in 3rd place, it's Broadway at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 30,000 points. That's quite a big jump up from Sinbob, but 2nd place is Steve at Our Place on 3rd with 34,000. And the winner right now, our number 1 player in the Twiking Zone, is Scrub-Eye at a VFW Blaine with 44,000 points.
Oh yeah, top tier player Scrub-Eye. I know he's always getting wins all week long, and so people are gonna have to be working to be able to catch up to him.
That's right.
But our location staying, there is some heavy risers. But in 10th place, we got Route 65 Pub and Grub in East Bethel with 20,000 points. With 22,000 points in 9th place, we got the Sunshine Depot in Elk River. 8th place, it's VFW Blaine with 26,000 points. With 31,000 points in 7th place, we have a top tier location, Corner Bar in Goodhue. I mean, reigning champions in these standings.
Right.
In 6th place, we got Broadway Pizza in Blaine with 32,000 points. With 34,000 points in 5th place, we got Our Place on 3rd in Faribault. 4th place, it's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 35,000 points. With 41,000 points in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. 2nd place, Corky's Bar South Haven with 46,000 points. But then the number 1 location is in the 100,000 point club with 101,000 points. It's VFW Spring Lake Park, really dominating this season so far and making it tough for any location to catch up.
Oh yeah, they've been absolutely killing it. But if you want to be earning those points for the Twiking Zone, make sure you guys are coming out to play that Vikings Bingo 12 to 1 every single day.